Have a seat right there. I'm Detective Phil, and this is Detective Luke Carter.
How are you?
Enjoy. Yeah, we're here to talk to you about some things before we even get started. What I'm gonna do is just, probably like you've seen on TV, I'm gonna read your rights. Okay, it's just one of the formalities we have to go through. Get some stuff recorded down here. You want anything to drink, or pop, or water?
Some more would be nice.
How old are you?
Easy.
And what grade level of school did you finish?
Freshman.
Freshman? You finished your freshman year?
Yeah, freshman.
So that'd be what? That'd be ninth, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And you're employed by McDonald's?
Yes.
Is that the South Belt one or the 169 South Belt?
169.
Okay. You understand English, all right, obviously?
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, this is just formality. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have them with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand those rights?
Yes.
Okay. This next thing says, I read this statement of my rights, but I'm marking it down here and I'm actually reading it aloud to you. I understand what my rights are. Keeping these rights in mind, I'm willing to make a statement and answer questions. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. Coercion is another word for an outside force. Like I say, I'm not going to let you see your child or talk to your child if you don't talk to me. I'm not going to feed you unless you talk to me. Okay. I'm 18 years of age. I attend school through the 9th grade. I'm employed by McDonald's, South Belt, or South 169, and I understand the English language. I just need to sign date and time it there, and I'll give you the date and the time. The date is 10/22, 16, trying to make it, and the time is 2:39 p.m. What's your ink there?
It says Wolf and Creek.
What is it?
Wolf and Creek.
Oh, okay. I kind of end up tattoos a little myself. Is that the only one you got?
I got 2 over here on my back, my arm, and my leg.
What's this one here?
This is my son's name, and this is just something my fiance made.
Skylar?
Siler.
Siler. That's right, there's no K there, is there? How old's your son now?
He's about 2 months.
2 months old. He's cutie.
Thank you.
Oh, cute. Was he planned or?
It was more of a surprise.
Yeah, that happens. You gotta know that's the risk when you're
Yeah.
having sex. I'm assuming that's how it happens. It's been a while. Mine are, my daughter is 16 and my son is 19. He's in the military, he's actually in basic training. My daughter's in high school.
I also have a 1-year-old daughter.
Oh, do you really? With
A separate mother.
a separate mom? Who's that?
Her name's Darian Lopez.
Who is it?
Her name's Darian.
Darian? Okay. And where do you live at? You live with
My fiance.
Amanda and her mom? No there? Who else lives there? Anybody?
No, just
No?
myself.
And Siler?
Yeah.
Right. Where'd you live before that?
With my dad. It was a little bit all over the place.
Yeah. She said your dad had some issues and
Yeah.
you had kind of a rough bringing up and stuff. So you went through some real rough times in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you didn't even have food to eat or
No.
clothes for your sisters and stuff.
She was the only reason that I even got in a better situation.
Yeah. Well, she kind of said the same thing about you, that she's battled a lot of different things and depression and everything else, but since you've come along, you guys have kind of evened each other out.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, you know, if you find somebody like that, because a lot of people never find that person. They can be married, but they still don't find that right person. You know, it helps them through those tough times. So, where'd you go to school at?
Lafayette.
Lafayette? And how did you meet Amanda?
I met her quite some time beforehand, quite a few years, when I was dating somebody else, and she threw my ex-girlfriend into a trash can.
I gotta hear that story.
Yeah, it was like a dance or something that was going on, and I went to the bathroom, and her and her friend decided that they were jealous, so they took my girlfriend and put her into a trash can, put a lid on it, and sat on it, and didn't tell me where she was until they got off of it, and that just went from there.
How old were you guys then?
We weren't very old. I think I was like 15.
So you've been with her for a while now.
I've been with her for a little over a year now, but we've known each other for quite some time.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's right. You did have had another baby too. What happened with that relationship?
She wasn't very. She just kind of became mean after the baby was born.
Yeah.
Just kind of didn't want her teenage life to be over. It's kind of.
So I'm assuming you see your other daughter, or see your daughter?
Not as much as I'd like to.
Right. Do you have to pay child support or any of that stuff?
No. Neither of us have actual custody of her because we were underage. I just turned 18 like last month.
So who has custody? Does she have custody now, the mom?
Neither one of us actually still have actual custody, but she was the one with her.
Yeah.
And if I tried to get custody, I wouldn't really have much leverage because my daughter lives with her majority of the time.
Right.
I don't really get.
She lived with her parents or something?
I actually don't know where she
Don't
lives.
know. Cool. Well, that sucks, but such is life. We got lessons we gotta learn, you know. So, well, what I want to start with is I kind of want to get it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I kind of want to ask you some questions about a timeline. I want to kind of find out where you've been, you know. So let's start with now. Today is Saturday. Let's go all the way back to a week ago Thursday. Okay. Can you remember that day? Let me give you that.
Yeah, I'll probably not need the exact date.
It would have been like the 13th, Thursday the 13th. Do you know if you worked that day?
I don't remember. I just got back to work because I was in the hospital for a bit.
What's wrong?
I had kidney failure from an allergic reaction to something that they gave me for a surgery that I had before that.
What surgery did you have?
I had a pyelonephroid cyst removed, but it wasn't very successful. It was on my tailbone, and they can't seem to completely remove it without having to do major surgery.
So are you in a lot of pain from that, or?
Yeah, I did. Actually hurts to sit right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I can do about that. If I lift you up and hold you. I don't think I'm strong enough. You're a pretty good sized guy.
Yeah, but I don't remember if I was back to work. And I only been back to work maybe about a week or so.
So what do you usually work? What schedule do you usually work when you do work? Do you have a set schedule, or?
I'm working nights now. I'm like when I sort of go back to work. I was working days.
What day was your surgery? Probably can remember that. Can't you?
Oh, that was such a long time ago.
Oh, so you were off a while.
Yeah, like almost a month.
Yeah.
I was pretty much just stuck at home or back in the hospital.
Okay. Would it help if we went backwards? Would that help you? Like if we started with yesterday, what did you guys do yesterday?
We pretty much just sat at home all day.
Yesterday was, what's today? Today's Saturday, right? I'm having a hard time. So yesterday was Friday. Did you work?
Yeah.
What time did you work Friday?
42.
4 to 10?
Yeah.
PM, right? And what do you do at McDonald's?
I'm a cashier, and I clean the lobby or do whatever they need me to.
How long you been there? I mean, except for your time off there.
Started back in around August.
Yeah. You like it there?
I love the job.
Yeah, really? That's good. So then, what did Amanda work yesterday?
No, she didn't.
No? And she works at, oh gosh, she told me, don't tell me. Holy crap. Oh, Wing Street. Jeez Louise, that was just brain dead right there. Pizza Hut, right?
Yeah.
So did she, huh?
Doesn't like pizza.
Did she work Friday?
No.
No? So she, I mean, how do you get to work? Does she take you to work?
Yeah.
Okay, so she takes you to work yesterday. Then you get off work at 10 o'clock last night. What did you guys do after that?
We went straight home and
Stay home?
we pretty much just went to bed. That's what I normally do.
Who watches Siler when you guys are both at work?
Her mom.
Her mom? Okay. And her mom works at Pizza Hut also. So how's that work if they're both working?
Since they're related, they're not allowed to work the same shift. So the days that she has off, that she takes care of Siler, and the days I'm off, I take care of Siler. When Amanda's off, she takes care of Siler.
All right. So then Thursday, the day before, what did you work?
4 to 11.
Okay. And did she work that day?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what hours she worked?
I have no idea, I think, because they don't seem to have the set hours for her.
Okay. And then Wednesday? I guess what did you do after you got off work Thursday at 11? You guys go anywhere?
Went home.
Went home?
And we don't really do much.
Yeah. You guys go out to eat or?
No. We don't have enough money for that.
Yeah. Not old enough to go to the bars yet?
No.
So what did you do Wednesday then? Same thing, I'm assuming, work?
I was off either that day or Tuesday.
You were off Wednesday?
Wednesday or Tuesday.
Wednesday or Tuesday, you're not sure?
Yeah. Because I was supposed to come in one day and it didn't go in, and I went on the day I was off.
Say that all again, you're so soft.
Oh, I'm sorry. One of those 2 days I wasn't supposed to work, but I came in on that day. And I can't remember which one it was.
Okay. And how about Monday? You remember Monday?
Yeah, I worked 4 to 10.
4 to 10. You guys do anything after you got off work? She pick you up all these nights? Or does her mom pick you up, or who picks you up?
Sometimes somebody else can pick me up. A friend of mine, his name's John,
Mhm.
and he just picks me up and drops me off after gives me gas money.
Okay. Did he pick you up Monday?
I think he did Monday,
Okay. What do you have to give him for gas money?
just like $5.
That's not too bad. It's cheaper than a cab would probably be.
$8 is for a cab.
And then Sunday. See, we're almost all the way back to next Thursday. What you guys do Sunday?
I just can't remember.
Do you guys go to church or?
We didn't go to church that day. Majority of the time, whenever we're home, we just sit in our room. Take our
Did you
time.
stay home or did you go anywhere?
For sure at work that day, but since majority of the day, we're just sitting at home until 4. And I work until 4 to 10 then.
Yeah, and when you guys are home all this time, who's there? I mean, is it just you guys? Do you have
Yes.
friends come over?
And it's normally just me and her mother in the other room where she's working.
Okay.
What is home? What's
3911 King Hill.
Yeah, 3911 King Hill. And that's actually her mom's home.
Yeah.
But you stay there with her and your baby. And how long you been there?
Geez, it was well before she was even pregnant, so probably about a year.
About a year. Okay. And then Saturday, did you work last Saturday, a week ago today?
I don't think I did. Pretty sure I was off that day.
Okay. So did you guys do anything Saturday?
No, we just stayed home.
Stayed home the whole time?
Yeah, we normally do.
It's Saturday night. No date night, no.
No, we wish we could, but
Yeah.
we don't have any around babysitters for Siler,
Yeah.
so we just stay home and take care of him.
her mom can't babysit even?
No.
Speaking of her mom, what's you all three's relationship together? How does it all flow?
I don't really have much of a relationship with her mother. She doesn't really seem to like me very much.
Yeah. Why is that?
Probably because I got her daughter pregnant. And,
Right.
I don't know, she just never really seemed to like me very much.
But
And really,
you come home every night, you're out chasing women, you make a living, right? I mean, you haven't abandoned her. So
Yeah.
she should be thankful for that at least, right?
I think that's probably the reason that she lets me live there.
Yeah. Now, are you guys officially married? Are you guys?
No, we're just engaged.
Okay. But she uses the last name Dowell also?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been engaged?
About 4 or 5 months.
Okay. When you got plans to get married?
Still in the process.
I'm sorry.
Still in the process of figuring things out of what we're gonna do.
So if you're being off all day Saturday, I mean, you work 4 to 10 Sunday. I mean, you guys early morning risers or late morning
We
risers?
don't get up late.
Late? And Siler lets you sleep that late?
He actually sleeps either really late or gets up super early.
Yeah.
But luckily, he gets up early and he'll go right back to sleep.
Get some food, go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been there. So,
Mm-hmm.
now what about Friday night before that? Or Friday day, all day? Did you work that Friday?
And I was off Friday also.
So you're off 2 days in a row?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that was one of the first. I think that was right at the beginning of the week I started working again.
Okay. And then Thursday.
Yeah, I did work Thursday.
Would that have been like 4 to 10 or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Friday night, again, big night. Everybody does something. What'd you guys do Friday? What'd you do Friday day?
We slept majority of the day.
Yeah.
That's what we try to do a lot. We don't get much sleep.
Yeah.
Especially I don't get much sleep. I stay up late with Siler.
Yeah.
And I let her sleep because she doesn't get much sleep.
Right. Now you gotta do something. Do you watch TV? Do you watch Netflix? Do you play video games? What do you gotta do? What do you do to entertain?
We either watch Netflix, Hulu, or we play Xbox together.
Yeah.
While Siler's sleeping at least.
Xbox.
360.
No,
We
okay.
just play that.
Yeah, don't have that new one.
No, unfortunately.
I don't either. I'd like to have it, but I don't. My son's got the new PlayStation, but I guess I should be playing since he's off the basic military camp. So do you remember if you watched any Hulu or any Netflix or anything Friday? I mean, you're off all day, all night. You gotta do something.
We were watching Hulu.
Yeah. What'd you watch?
I think we were watching Supernatural.
Supernatural. Is that
It's a TV show.
so what's it about? I've never heard of it.
It's about just like two brothers and they basically hunt monsters and ghosts and demons and stuff. It's a pretty good show.
It's an older TV show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Older?
Yeah, to be on Netflix.
It's been out for quite some time too.
So, what did you guys like order out pizza or anything Friday, or who cooks dinner or what
I don't cook.
do you? What do you cook?
Just whatever we're gonna. No, we don't normally have a whole lot. I cook either ramen or macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. Does her mom help with the food, or your help? And you guys have like diapers and shit.
Once at a time.
But I mean, who buys the food for the house?
She does, and then we do whenever I get a paycheck or
Yeah.
we use the WIC. We get stuff that way.
Now, do you guys? I mean, I'm assuming you're on some assistance with the baby and stuff for formula and crap for the baby WIC or something.
WIC.
Yeah. Anything else? Medicare, Medicaid, any of that stuff?
Well, he is medicated for when he's born.
Yeah.
And so does she. That's about it.
And then same thing Saturday. You're off all day, all night. What do you guys do Saturday?
Pretty much the same thing. Just watch TV and watch Netflix.
Yeah. Staying home all day. Wow, that just seems really wild for a young couple to.
It's really boring.
Yeah.
We wish we could go out and have dinner or something like that once in a while.
Yeah.
We don't really have any friends.
Why is that?
I don't know. We're kind of just antisocial people.
Did you have friends in school and stuff?
I didn't really have many friends. I just hung out with my brother,
Where did you go to school at?
Lafayette.
What's your brother's name?
Quentin.
Clinton. What about her? Was she a big, popular, friendly kind of girl, or what was her story?
She was a cheerleader, but she didn't really have many friends. She hung out with select people. I didn't really,
She did what?
she only hung out with like certain people.
Uh-huh.
I didn't really hang out with her much in school.
Right. She went to Lafayette also?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she went to Central.
Okay. Why did she change?
I don't really remember. She just really didn't like Lafayette, so she wanted to go to Central.
Okay. Didn't have any problems in particular, just
I just know some people were bullying her.
even as a cheerleader. I thought the cheerleaders were the
Yeah.
were
There was a
the,
lot of the cheerleaders that were doing it too.
Pulling her like how?
Calling her name was just trying to make her insecure about herself.
yeah,
It was a lot of the time that I was helping her out with her depression and stuff, just
yeah. So she has depression.
depression and anxiety and such.
She takes medicine for all that stuff. Does she stay on it?
I give it to her every morning.
You make her take it?
Yeah.
You watch, check her mouth under her tongue and stuff? Do you have any anxiety or depression or
I have some depression, anxiety, but not that I had to take medication for.
nothing diagnosed?
I was diagnosed with it, but it wasn't to the point where I needed to take medication. I just need to calm myself.
We all do at some point. I think we all battle depression at some point in our life. I think we all have. So, I mean, you meant her depression, anxiety must be pretty severe. Did she ever try to hurt herself, anything like that?
She has, yes.
Obviously never got the job done.
Yeah.
She's still here with us.
Yeah.
So,
She has quite a few scars on her arms and wrists.
She's a cutter or what?
She used to be.
not anymore.
No, I got her to stop doing that. I got her to stop doing everything that she was doing because she was also like starving herself,
Oh, really?
stuff like that. And I got her to make her where she just wants to stop eating.
That's good. She ain't fat, right? I mean, she's
No.
still a little skinny thing.
She wouldn't.
She's tall.
She has a really high metabolism, but in her eyes, she thinks she's fat.
Unfortunately, that's probably a result of some bullying and stuff. Kids are brutal. They really can be. They can be harsh. They don't realize how hard they are to their classmates and stuff. So it just happened. So, but you didn't, when you were in school, did you have any issues with bullying or anything like that? Or did you pretty much blend in, get along?
I pretty much just blended in and get along with anybody.
Yeah.
Made sure I didn't have any enemies.
Yeah.
Who was your crowd in high school?
I didn't really have one specific crowd. I just kind of blended in with all of them. With some of the football players, the kind of the really geeky kids.
Who's your best friend?
Probably my brother.
Other than him, who's your best friend? That's the easy answer.
I didn't really have many other best friends. I was just me and my brother.
Does-
We always kept people close to one another.
Nobody spent the night or you go spend the night at people's house?
No, I couldn't. My brother had friends. I didn't really have much.
Your brother older or younger?
He's younger.
Younger than you? So you the big brother, took care of him.
How old's he?
He's 16.
Where's he go to school?
And he goes to Lafayette.
Goes to Lafayette.
He was going to Benton. But he switched.
Now, where's your parents at?
They live here in town. My father, he lives by Rubinu. And my mother lives by Benton.
So, when you say by Rubidoo, like whereabouts?
Like the duplexes or with the like kind of the apartment buildings that are.
Oh, Northwood?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where he lives.
And so he lives up there, and then your mom lives where at in South Bend?
I think just like right behind Benton.
So you're pretty close to her house.
Yeah.
Do you get to see her a bunch, or you see her very often?
Not really. She works a lot.
And so where's she work at?
I think she works in Kansas City as a security guard manager.
So what about your dad? If him being up North End, you get to see him very often?
No, not really.
I mean, it's kind of hard to, you don't have a car you have to rely on. I'm assuming that's her mom's car, right?
Yeah.
So when was the last time you saw your dad? You got up to see him?
It's been a little bit.
I missed part of it. Who is your dad?
I didn't.
Jeremy
Jeremy
Dowell.
Dowell. Well, that would make sense, yeah. I'm a freaking trained investigator here.
That's what I
Jeez Louise, it's been a long day, long couple days. So you don't remember the last time you saw your dad?
It's been a little bit,
Like a month?
but not quite that long.
Like when the last couple of days?
Been over a week.
Been over a week? Okay. Do you go up there, he come see you, or?
We go up there once in a while, visit him and my little sisters.
Yeah. How's he doing? He's had some issues.
Yeah, he had some issues, but he's definitely a lot better than he was.
Yeah. Go enjoy seeing your sisters, they enjoy seeing you?
Yeah,
Are they full blood sisters or half sisters?
fair enough.
Half. They still,
They're ecstatic every time I show
yeah.
up.
So when you went up there last time, did you spend time with them too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My little sisters, two of them, stayed with me and Amanda the Sunday before last.
Sunday, like,
Not the last Sunday, but the one before.
yeah. They stay with you, and where'd you guys do?
It was pretty late by the time we got home. We gave them some food and we all went to bed. And in the morning we went to church.
What about church? Where are you at with church? I mean, religious beliefs and,
I'm a polytheist. I don't really believe in the Christianity part, but it kind of takes a toll on mine. I believe in the Greek mythology kind of religion.
so why do you go to church?
It appeases my fiance and her mother.
What church you go to?
I honestly have no idea what the name is. I just go to it because
Do you know who the pastor is?
I think it's Bill.
Okay.
There's like three or four guys who go up there.
Yeah. Oh, you just kind of go to
Yeah.
take her happy. She a big churchgoer?
A little bit.
What's her religious beliefs?
I think she's kind of iffy about religion. I don't think she really knows exactly what she should put her faith in.
Is she?
Like a lot of people.
Yeah, and just what I've heard, she's kind of looked into some other stuff too, some darker stuff, hasn't she?
A little bit.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I don't mind it as long as she doesn't go like too far with it.
Right. What would be too far? What do you mean too far?
Well, really depending on what the exact
Like all gothing out or something?
Yeah. It can affect her actions or her appearance or things like that. It can influence her to do anything.
So how is your relationship with Amanda?
I'd say it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
We argue sometimes, but
All right.
it's
Well,
really any
Like
relationship.
any couple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we're all
really any
like that.
relationship.
so who's the domineering one in the house?
Probably her.
There's nothing wrong with admitting that.
It's the same way.
Yeah, we're
My house.
the same way. We're the same way it happens.
I couldn't tell you what the bills are in my house. So.
I couldn't either. She pays them all. Just yes, ma'am. Yes, dear. Here's my paycheck. Oh, it's not bad though. It's not bad that way, you know. That's what happens. So, I mean, who other than seeing your dad and your sisters and seeing her mom, if you guys do get out and do anything or see anybody, who do you socialize with on the rare occasion that happens?
Probably my friend John, but that's only like maybe for an hour because he gets kind of annoying.
Yeah. What's John's last name?
Perry.
John Perry. Same age.
He's actually around my father's age, but he's I don't think that his mental capacity is quite to his age. He's more of a big kid than anything.
Where does he live?
He lives right behind Dairy Queen on King Avenue.
Right there in Missouri.
And did you say that you I apologize because I look at my phone and get too many texts, but did you say that you see your mom at all?
No, she works all the time.
Okay.
Other than that, do you have a good relationship with her? Or it's not as good?
I really wouldn't call it much of a relationship.
Yeah.
We talk once in a while, but
Has it always been that way? You just never.
yeah, when we lived together, we were a little bit closer, but I'm pretty sure after my daughter was born, she kind of hit like a midlife crisis, and we kind of got more distant.
Right.
Why do you think that is? Just because Her baby's having a baby or what?
I think that was a big part of it, but the way she started acting and things she was doing, she started going out, drinking all the time, getting tattoos, piercings, dressing different.
A little too provocative for you, for your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's not your style, huh? Not mine either. Not with my mom.
Oh, well, hey, I got that too. So, yeah, my mom got her nose pierced when she was like 50 something. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? But I mean, that's what trips her trigger, I guess. And she got a tattoo the other day too.
Yes.
I would I talked to her about. I'm like, I'm not even gonna talk about it. But you got it. I'm like, yeah. Well, I'm not 70 some years old. But anyhow, so and understand, I'm not trying to jam you up on this question. I mean, because really, we're not here about marijuana or anything. Do you guys ever smoke marijuana, drink anything, Kaytlin?
No, not drinking. She doesn't really smoke because it makes her anxiety spike. I do it only once in a while if I have a panic attack or something like that.
So she doesn't smoke any weed at all, or
She does once in a while, but
does she like it? Do you smoke weed?
I only do it if she says I can.
Right. You already knew that, though. I'm not telling you anything you didn't know.
It's a rare occasion though, because we're normally really relaxed. So
All right.
we never have to have any worry about anything, so we're always just sitting in a room all day.
Yeah. What is your greatest fear?
That's really hard to pinpoint.
Take your time. Take your time. Think about it.
Probably losing her and my son.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could probably think of that I'd be terrified of.
I think that's a great answer to that question, because I think that's kind of me too. The greatest fear I have is something happening to my family, my wife, and my children. You know, I think that's a very appropriate, very good answer. So those things are tough for us to think about, even, you know. And as we get older, I mean, we tend to lose more people in our lives, and I've lost both my mother-in-law and father-in-law in a little over a year. So, and they were actually good in-laws that I enjoyed and liked, you know. Maybe not the case with you, but so that sucks. But have you ever been in trouble at all? Have you ever been in any kind of trouble at all? I didn't look at your criminal history or anything. You ever been arrested for anything? What do you think about being arrested? Is that kind of freaky, or?
Not really.
No? Why not?
Tend to keep calm, and whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I know I didn't do anything,
Right.
so I'll eventually find out what's
Yeah.
going
What
on.
do you think this is about?
I have no idea, honestly.
Do you have any idea? And obviously, we have been, you've been here for a while.
Yeah.
And I was back with another detective, talked to Amanda. And she gives some different explanations of some time in this same time period. Particularly about Saturday and Sunday. Do you remember anything else you guys did Saturday or Sunday?
Not that I recall.
Not that you recall?
I don't exactly have a very keen memory on things I do, but we don't normally do much.
Well, yeah, I understand it, but that would almost make it seem like you might remember when you do things.
Yeah.
Be easier, you know, if you know, I get to go South Dakota hunting one time a year, so I remember that, right? To where my day-to-day shit that I do all the time, I don't give it much thought about. So, you don't remember anything special you did Sunday? Or maybe she's not telling us the truth. Does she have a tendency to lie about things?
No. One of the days, I completely forgot about it. We went to go get pumpkins at the orchard. But I don't know what day that was.
Uh-huh.
I know that was one of the only things we did.
Right.
because we woke up early. I normally sleep in. That's the only thing.
What
I
orchard
remember.
did you go to? Where did you go get pumpkins?
Where was that at? I can't remember the name of the orchard. It's a giant apple orchard. No, it's not too far from here.
North of town, south of town?
I think it was south, but I can't be for sure.
How much time did you spend there?
We spent over an hour there.
Yeah. Anybody with you?
Her mother and Styler and Lana, her cousin.
Lana?
Delana.
How old's Delana?
I think she's 4.
Okay.
And she's
And
not very old.
her mom was the lady that was there. Who was the other girl there when we picked you guys up?
That was Amanda's best friend,
And what's her name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Does Sarah come around a lot?
Not really. She lives in Savannah.
All right. And so one of those days you went to the orchard for like an hour.
Yeah.
And
One of those days, like, as in Friday, Saturday, or Sunday?
I know I had to work that day.
so that would have had to be like Sunday because you're off Friday, Saturday.
It had been that day, and yeah.
Okay. So you went in the morning and you were there for a while and then you left. All right. So what about Friday or Saturday? Either one of those days. She has a little different recollection of what happened. Do you remember? Let's start with, we're at Sunday, so let's just go back to Saturday. Do you remember anything else she did on Saturday?
I can't really recall anything specific now.
Did you maybe go to a movie or something Saturday? That'd be pretty easy to remember if you did that.
I think we're supposed to go see a horror movie. A girl on the train.
But did you go? Or did you see that movie, or did you see maybe that accountant movie?
Accountant movie.
Yeah, on Ben Affleck. He's autistic or something.
No, I didn't even know that was it.
Okay, so you didn't see that one. Did you see the girl on the train? That's not what she mentioned.
I don't recall seeing it now, but I know that was.
I mean, you'd remember if you went to the movies. You don't ever get to go do anything. Hell, you would remember if you went to the movies, right?
Yeah, I don't, but I just don't recall seeing the movie.
What?
I don't recall seeing the movie.
So you didn't go to the movies then Saturday?
No, but I remember that.
Did you go visit your mom Saturday?
No.
Positive you didn't?
Yeah, she would be working. She works super late.
And you didn't go see your dad Saturday either then?
We were supposed to, but because something about my stepmother trying to take my 3 little sisters, and she's not exactly the most stable person.
So
Who's the stepmother?
Her name's Renessa.
Renessa?
Yeah. Renessa Dowell.
So did you go or did you not go?
I don't think he answered the phone when we were supposed to go there.
So you didn't go to the movie and you didn't go see your mom and dad, both. Didn't go see either one of them. So why would she tell us you did?
That's a good question.
It is a good question. That's what she told me.
You guys were together the whole time, right? You don't leave each other's side, except for work.
Yeah.
Is that correct? I mean, if she goes somewhere, you go with her unless it's work.
Majority of the time.
And the same thing, if you go somewhere, she's with you because really you can't drive, right?
Yeah.
Her mom won't let you drive the car?
I don't even have a license.
Okay. That doesn't stop a lot of people.
And I have too much anxiety to drive.
Yeah. So, why would she say you went and saw this movie and went and saw your mom and dad?
It's quite baffling.
So what?
So that's quite baffling.
Does she look into explain some whereabouts or something, do you think?
I'm sorry.
Is she trying to say, or validate where she was at, or?
I don't know. I really don't.
When you guys do something, when you do have the opportunity to go do something, what is it you usually do? You go out to eat, you go see a movie, you go shopping, what do you usually do?
Sometimes we just go out. We don't really do anything specific.
Where do you go?
Sometimes we'll just go to the store, get a few things.
What store you like to go? We're
Walmart.
all creatures of habit. We all usually go to the same place at the same time, so we go to Walmart.
Yeah. Walmart or.
Which one do you normally go to?
I think it's this north end one.
Which one?
Yeah.
Up on
I can't remember which one has the GameStop right next to it and the Dollar Tree.
Just
No,
that's south.
one. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the south one.
Okay.
So what are, I mean, you obviously don't work and then go home and sit there and look at the ceiling. I mean, you gotta have hobbies, you gotta have things that you do, things you enjoy.
We normally just play Xbox together.
What games?
She likes Call of Duty, and I like playing horror games.
What's that?
Horror games.
Oh, they said forward.
What's, I'm not into the horror games, what are they?
Evil Within is a good one. That's the one I've been playing for quite some time.
What's that game about?
It's about 3 detectives that go into an insane asylum, and they get a call about somebody shooting up the place, and they go in, there's just bodies everywhere, and something happens and they all go unconscious, and then wake up in some like parallel universe to where there's these creatures and like zombie creatures, and there's this like kind of like a ghost turning all these people into these creatures and experimenting on them, like making giant ones, and you just have to try to escape it.
Kill them and stuff, get out, or?
Just follow the storyline. You gotta try to just escape because your character has no idea what's going on, but there's like these hints and clues of where you probably should go next.
Okay. Very well. So, Saturday she says you did all that stuff. What can you remember about Saturday, since you apparently didn't do those things?
We just sat together in a room. Silent has been fussy for a bit because he's getting over a cold.
Did you have a phone on you when we arrested you today?
Yeah.
And what kind of phone is it?
A Galaxy Grand Prime.
Okay, fine. And who's the service with on that?
Cricket.
What is it?
Cricket.
Cricket? Is that a pay-as-you-go type deal?
Yeah.
And what do you pay?
$45 a month. It's not on currently because I just got back to work.
Yeah. And what kind of phone does she have?
I don't know what kind it is exactly.
A smartphone though, too?
Yeah.
What's it look like?
Probably about the size of that phone there, but Samsung. I don't know. That's all I really know.
Is it
exactly.
colors? Is it a phone case or is
It's
it
an important phone case.
like phone case? You don't know what color the extra phone is?
No.
Now her mom pays for that, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably on.
Yes.
And that's the way you guys communicate if you need to ride home from work or something early, you call her on that and vice versa.
Kind of sort of just tell her the time before I go to work because my phone is not on. And
Now, can you use Wi-Fi on your phone? And
it doesn't work very well because the McDonald's Wi-Fi, you have to have some weird sign-in code. I don't have it.
But I mean, I know a lot of people will go around hotspots and they're able to do Wi-Fi calls and stuff. They don't have phone service, but can you do that on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you call 911 if you need it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so last Saturday, where would her mom been? If you guys were out somewhere, where was her
Or
mom?
how about where the baby was at?
Would have been at home.
With her mom?
Mm.
And her mom, so her mom would have been home. She didn't work Saturday?
No.
Okay. All right. And have you thought any more about it? You think anything you guys might have did Saturday?
Nothing specific. No.
Nothing specific. Okay. And the same thing for Sunday. Well, Sunday you went to the pumpkin place.
Yeah.
Did you guys do anything else besides the pumpkin place? Did you eat or anything?
We went out to eat. We went to. Is it 4th Street, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it, because
When's the last time you did go to like the movies? And it wasn't Saturday when she says it was. When was the last time you went to the movies? Can you remember? Has it been that so long you don't even remember?
it's been a while since the newest X-Men movie was in the theaters.
X-Men movie?
How long, I mean, give me a time frame. Are we talking months or, I'm not a moviegoer, so.
Maybe about a month.
Okay, so at least a month ago it's been since you've been to a movie.
Yeah.
And saw your dad. When was the last time you saw your dad?
Oh, a little over a week ago.
So would that have been Saturday, Sunday? What is today?
Today's Saturday.
That night that my little sister stayed with me. So maybe about 2 weeks ago, actually, because it would have been not this Sunday, not the last Sunday, but Sunday before.
So 2 weeks ago is when you saw your dad.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
So what happened to your arm here? You had some spots on your arm.
We have a cat. He's a kid. He likes to play.
This looks like it's shaved or something. You know?
Oh, yeah. When I sharpen my knives, I don't really know exactly how well I sharpen them. So I just,
So you're a knife guy?
I like knives. I collect them.
See? How many you got?
Quite a few.
What's
You do have a hobby.
What's any particular type of knife you like?
Not really, just knives. I've always been fascinated with
Big knives, little knives,
all.
everything in between?
Swords even.
You get those knife magazines in the mail?
I wish I did.
Yeah. My son gets those all the time. He's really into knives. And we're always getting these magazines just full of these crazy ass knives and daggers. And I imagine most of them are pretty cheap quality stuff, you know, but tons of them. So
I just mostly collect them. I like swords more than knives, but I only have one sword, unfortunately.
do you guys like the cop shows and stuff, the CSI shows and things like that?
She does. She likes to watch Law and Order.
Law and Order.
The Special Victims Unit one.
She pretty much get into it, talk about crime and
She just likes to watch it.
yeah.
I used to watch it.
What is that?
Nothing.
That just scared me. So if you're out and you go to Walmart, you know, what's the closest? I mean, where do you guys like go to Speedies or where do you go like to get fountain drinks and stuff like that? Everybody.
Anytime we want soda or something like that, we just go to the one down the street from our house.
Is that you're at 39? So that'd be like the Trex Mart or something.
Truck Smart.
That's right there when you come around the corner off the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's one you were close to. So that's the one you usually go to? Okay. How often you say you go there daily?
No, only once in a while, only when we want soda.
You probably get free soda at work too, don't you?
Yeah, and I always bring her home a soda myself.
What about free french fries? I mean, I've always wondered about working at McDonald's.
I get some french fries.
I get some free french fries when I work there.
You get free food, yeah.
That's good.
Free food?
She said she didn't get free food at Pizza Hut though. That's a bunch of crap. Cause I'm a pizza fanatic. You like pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't-
Probably tired of McDonald's food right now, ain't you?
Yeah. Can't believe she doesn't like pizza.
Yeah, my daughter didn't either. I think I think they're both unbalanced if they don't like pizza. Yeah, pizza is one of the 5 food groups. So, well, let's specifically talk about Saturday night, late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. Where were you guys at?
Home. You're sleeping. I sleep the majority of the day,
Yeah.
majority of the time.
Well, this is late at night. This is when she says you guys weren't home. And I said initially, she said you guys were at the movies. But you weren't at the movies.
If it was really late at night, I don't think any movies would have shown by then.
Well, she said you actually went to like the 10:10 movie or something. But like I said, we talked to her and since found out that that isn't true. So, but we still know you guys are out, so where were you at? Because she wouldn't have been out without you that late at night. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, you guys are a team. It's a dynamic lover duel. You know? She a jealous woman?
She does get that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, majorly.
Majorly? Tell me about that.
She freaks out about the slightest thing when it comes to any other female.
Like what?
Well, I have these. I have a female friend, and she's a lesbian, so she has no actual physical or emotional interest in me whatsoever. And she just freaked out about it. That she won't be talking to her anymore, or having any association with her. And,
What's that girl?
her name's Rihanna.
Yeah. She work with you or?
No, she grew up with her.
She have any problems with the girls you work with?
I don't know.
She spends quite a bit of time at your work, doesn't she? If you're there without
She's
her?
worked there.
Yeah.
I think she gets over people I work with because I have to work with them.
Right.
But
But she still likes to be there, keep a little eye on you.
Yeah,
She told me how pretty you were.
yeah, and
She said she had to keep a lock on that shit because you're so pretty. Does that sound like her?
yeah.
You know, that's exactly what she said. She's like, I gotta lock that shit down, it's too pretty.
Yeah, it's definitely sounds like her.
Yeah.
And yeah, she gets a little violent, but most just really probably just a jealousy.
You say violent, what does she do to be violent?
Well, she'll slap me if she thinks I did something wrong, or even remotely wrong at all.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll yell and threaten me that she'll leave and stuff such like that.
She ever beat up a girl because she thought a girl was after you?
She threatened her.
Yeah. Who was that?
She just threatens that in general.
Threats in general.
Not one in specific that she threatened.
No, I don't think she.
Does she like keep an eye on your Facebook and stuff like that to make sure that?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I do the same thing to her.
Right.
Because she's very loyal, but she doesn't exactly know how to go away.
Yeah.
When it comes to a bunch of guys talking to her.
Yeah. Does she have a bunch of guys talk to her?
Used to.
Yeah. Mine more than.
No. I told them to go away.
Yeah. And they listen.
After a while.
Yeah.
After a while, just give up.
Didn't have to go have a meeting with anybody and give them a little fist loving or nothing like that.
Even though I wanted to, but no.
Yeah. That's good restraint. That's good restraint. So what's the most violent thing she's ever done over jealousy?
It was probably during her mental breakdown that she had last. She fractured my ribs and started kicking and screaming, and around that point, I think she tried to stab me at one point.
Wow.
How did she break your ribs?
She kicked me and punched me. Really hard.
And tried to stab you?
Yeah.
With what?
Actually the pocket knife that was taken from me today.
That's scary, you know?
Yeah, but,
How long ago was that?
about a month ago. And we got her on a lot higher dosage medication to where she's not gonna be as more psychotic.
That's pretty nuts. I'd be sleeping like this.
Do you think you said psychotic, I mean, she's not really psychotic.
Without her medication, she's off the wall.
Like what?
Could you make sure she takes her medications every morning?
Yeah. Sometimes we forget if we have to do something early in the morning.
Like what kind of things? What's the worst thing she's done?
Flat out, she said that she was afraid she might hurt me, herself, or Siler.
Did-
I believed her in that because she doesn't have a problem hurting me. She did never have a problem hurting herself.
Has she hurt Siler?
No, I was making sure of that.
You were concerned at that point
Yeah.
that she might fall through. When she said her, what do you think did she specifically say what she wanted she would do? Like kill you both or something? Keep anybody else from having you both?
She didn't go into specifics. She was all over the place.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
This happened like during the day, night?
It normally spikes at night when she gets more like that.
Is it at home? Or is it
Yeah, at home.
so in front of everybody?
Yeah.
What do they think of it?
Me and her mother thought about having her admitted because of it. Because even just a few days without her medication, she flips her lid. But
Is her main trigger the jealousy?
that's a big part of it.
I mean, what are other triggers that
Um,
cause her to be?
she has these like illusions that cheating on her, or
So
I
it's all-
don't love her, or
All jealousy stuff.
pretty much related to that.
Anything about the Satanism or anything like that she works with that affects her or that gets her going there, or, you know, kind of doing some Satan worship and stuff? Does any of that tend to help or hurt the way she is?
She seems to be really into it, and she puts a lot of focus into that, so it kind of calms
She
her
reading
down.
books on it or just on the internet, or what's she doing?
She reads some books on it. I know quite a bit about it because I'm fascinated with religion and things like that. My religion, especially.
And it's kind of strange that I know she's so into it, but yet she does church and everything, and even does like youth group or something, doesn't she, or little kids?
Yeah.
What do you think the reason for that is?
She said she was always really into that kind of stuff, and when she found out that I knew a bunch about it, she kind of kept
Did she ever talk about sacrifices or anything like that, or bloodletting or any of that kind of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Never?
No. Never talked to him about me. She said she always just wanted to know more about the actual.
But I mean, she told me she's doing some worshiping. I mean, she's doing satanic worshiping and stuff. Is that correct, or is that like the movie stuff incorrect?
I wouldn't really call it worshiping. I don't think she really quite grasps the concept of it, but
I mean, what is the concept of it? I mean, you seem to know a lot about it. From what I know, these are things that you do.
well, the actual concept of it is stuff that I definitely wouldn't let her get into, because the actual Satan worshiping and stuff like that normally require a sacrifice and stuff like that. But I would never let her go that far. I'd let her read up on it and get books. And
But can you even control her? I mean, this is the woman that pulled a knife on you, tried to stab you and broke your ribs, and has threatened to kill you and your son.
Like I said, I'd be able to control her in that, but sometimes I don't. I really don't know.
Right. Yeah, I would think that she would be a little hard to control. And I think she kind of I know we all, like I said, we all admit that our wives kind of control us, but I think she really kind of dominates your relationship, doesn't she?
Yeah,
Does she use your kid against you?
a little bit.
Like threatens that you'll see him, or that she'll hurt him or hurt you or whatever.
That's a common thing that happens with
Yeah.
men, especially.
Yeah, she does that.
So, well, again, you know, she said you guys were at the movie. We talked to her mom. We know you guys weren't home Saturday night. So where were you guys Saturday night?
Well, really late we were home, but a little bit before, we were supposed to go to the store because Siler needed some stuff. He needed, some gas drops because he has horrible, he has problems with his stomach, can't work it out. And, we were out a little bit, but.
Did you go to the store then?
I don't think we ended up doing that, no.
So what
Because, just driving.
Where'd you go?
We didn't really end up going very far. We were, sitting around the house, and we thought about going over to, our buddy John's, but, he wasn't home.
And where'd you say John left?
He lives on, King Hill Avenue behind Dairy Queen.
That's right.
Yeah, which isn't too far from you. So, I mean, where did you go? I mean, you don't have money for gas really, and the car is having problems, so I wouldn't think you just completely just drive around.
That's normally all we did. We did actually have some gas money. I had some $90, but,
You didn't go to your dad's up at Northwood?
no.
Did you go anywhere that you can remember, but as a specific place? I mean, as a friend's house, nothing that, I mean, you said all these times that you were going to go do this, going to go do that. Why didn't you do those things?
Normally the time frame, or, it was too late, people were wanting to go to bed, or they weren't home. Like our buddy John, he wasn't home, late.
How did you know John was home? Did you try to call him?
Yeah.
On your phone or
Her
her phone?
phone.
Okay. Did you call him or text him or message him or what did you do?
Call him because he's not really reliable with texting.
I'm sorry, I'm stupid. What is John's last name?
Perry.
Perry?
Yeah.
Like
Perry, P-E-R-Y. Sorry.
you're smarter than I am.
No, it's just I know who you're talking about.
No.
So you called him, so that will show on her call log on her phone. Okay. Did you call or text or message anybody else? No.
I just called John.
And it's just you and Amanda riding around.
Baby's home.
Yeah, with his grandmother,
Who's driving?
Amanda. So I don't drive.
Okay.
So if I have you on video somewhere that wasn't right around home there, how would you explain that?
I wouldn't quite know how to explain that. I just didn't know what you're talking about.
Right. Well, I know, and you know, I mean, you watch that TV, we're not gonna tell you everything here, you know. But, you know, I do have you on video going through an intersection. I don't have her, I have the passenger side of the vehicle, and it's clearly you had stopped at an intersection. And so I assume she's driving. I mean, I couldn't see through the car, it's that dark, but like I said, it's clearly you. No doubt about it. Been identified.
Same coat.
Same code, everything. So you can't help me with where you might have been going or what you might have been doing.
We didn't really do anything specific, that.
I mean, you're in here, you're in jail, you've been arrested, your girlfriend's been arrested, your kid's been given to your mother's quasi-mother-in-law. You're pretty calm. I mean, what do you think this is about?
And what do you think it's about?
I couldn't really tell you. I have
You have
an assumption.
Okay, what is that assumption?
From what time frames you keep asking about, I'd imagine the thing that happened in Krug Park and the
What-
locations you
what-
keep asking about.
What thing, the locations we keep asking about?
Yeah, the,
Theater and stuff?
well, no, not that. My father, my mother, places like that.
Those are all over the place though.
Yeah, those are, in your Krug Park.
My father's is quite close. He lives just down the way from it. And I'm just,
So why would, I don't understand what that would have to do with what happened.
I'm just trying to figure it out, put two and two together because I can't.
Help
say-
me understand your time, your process of thought that when I talk about your father's house, I'm talking about Krug Park.
I know he lives close, and the dates that you're asking me about, I know something happened at Krug Park around that time.
How do you know that?
I've seen it all over the news and on my Facebook.
What happened there?
Apparently somebody got killed.
Who's somebody?
I don't know her name.
You don't know?
I didn't meet her because she went to the hospital when my son was born. And
So she must tell you.
she knows me, but I didn't know her. I didn't even know her name.
Because she shows up. I mean, I gotta be honest, I've had 2 kids. The only people who showed up at the hospital were friends.
It was Amanda knew her. I didn't.
So she showed up because of Amanda.
Yeah.
So her and Amanda were friends.
Yeah.
How's Amanda feel about this?
Um,
About her friend being dead?
I don't really know. She hasn't really shown a whole lot of emotion about it.
So she came up to the hospital. What happened when she came to the hospital?
They talked for a little bit and gave, I think some clothes for Skylar, and they left.
And I'm just, so they knew, how old is the baby?
He's about 2 months.
So this is fairly recent that she's come up to the hospital.
You know, that's the second day that he was there, that we were there.
So did you guys talk about this all week? I mean, you said you knew this occurred and it's all over social media and all that kind of stuff. Isn't it kind of weird? I mean, that
She was talking about it quite a bit, saying about how she was the one that came up to the hospital, trying to refresh my memory on who it was, and she kept on the story with it.
kept on a what?
She kept following her, everything on, like what was happening. She actually wanted to go to the funeral, but she didn't have a way there since she knew her. She wanted to go there.
Yeah.
But we worked. And we didn't have a way there, and all the time frames weren't significant.
Have you ever dated her before?
No, I
Never.
didn't even know her name.
She ever flirt with you before?
Like at the hospital that day your baby was
Saying
born?
at the hospital, she tried talking to me. I ignored her because
What about any other time?
the hospital's one of the only times I really saw her.
Never seen her anytime since then?
No, I saw her a bit one time before then when me and Amanda were getting fireworks.
Does Amanda talk to her?
Not that I know of.
No.
I know.
So you're back at the hospital. She comes up there to see Amanda. And you alluded that she's kind of flirting with you. Is that right?
A little bit.
Like what was she doing?
She kept complimenting my appearance and kept saying that even though it looked like I haven't been slept in a while, a few days, I still look good. Amanda seemed kind of pretty mad about that.
Well, that was in front of Amanda.
Yeah. She didn't, like that girl didn't really seem to care that she was saying that right in front of her.
Was she, I mean, again, I wasn't there, but was she being disrespectful? Like, In her face, like throwing it in Amanda's face that she's.
It was kind of disrespectful, I'd say, in my perspective.
While
I'm not sure exactly how Amanda felt about it. I know she was.
while Amanda was basically laying in the hospital bed, just had a baby. Probably not
Looking her best.
right.
And she was really emotional and then still.
I mean, yeah, because she just had a baby.
Yeah.
And you've got somebody, I mean, how, I guess what I'm kind of missing here is they're not really friends, but she shows up to the hospital and starts hitting on, I mean, essentially, I'm kind of paraphrasing, but she starts hitting on the father of the child. I mean, why? I mean, what's,
I have no idea. I couldn't.
Well, let me see, I talked to Amanda about this personally, you know, and she's kind of told me the same thing. She also said that Kaytlin said something else that upset her that day. Do you remember what that was?
I know she kept talking about Amanda's ex-boyfriend. That was.
And about,
Oh yeah, that I remember that one thing specifically. It didn't make me very happy, but I know it wasn't true.
what's that?
The baby wasn't mine. That it was Amanda's ex-boyfriend's.
And that pissed Amanda off.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah, she told me.
what did it do to you?
I knew it wasn't true.
But what did it do to you is the question.
It made me frustrated. I was just happy that she left.
Okay.
I don't really get angry about that, especially since I know the truth behind it.
Amanda says she's never really liked her since then. Is that a safe assumption?
Oh, yeah, because she never talked to her, talked about her.
You haven't talked about her?
Haven't.
How long was, I mean, like I said, I'm still confused. I'm just, maybe I'm not very intelligent, but like Detective Till said, and it's even in my experience too, that your friends and your close family are about the only people that come out there. She comes out there, what was, I mean, basically came out there to cause an issue.
I'd say that.
I mean, is that, what would be the point of that? You think she was trying to separate you from Amanda?
I really couldn't tell you.
I mean, has she messaged you? Did Kaytlin message you on Facebook, or was there anything outside of this that, I mean, how would she even know that you had a baby?
Amanda was posting everything on Facebook as it was happening.
And they were friends on Facebook?
Yeah.
So as it's happening, she shows up out there in the hospital. Is she there very long? I mean, is this a long time that she's out there?
She wasn't there very long.
Natural birth,
Yeah.
no C-section or anything?
So we were there for maybe 3 days altogether.
Did she come multiple days or just one day, or?
She's been 1 day and the second day we were there.
And so she's basically hitting on you in front of Amanda.
Yeah.
And what's Amanda saying as this is going on?
She wasn't saying really anything. I
She's-
think she was just trying to keep her cool while she was there. Especially since they're in the hospital. I don't think she wanted to start anything.
And she probably couldn't really start anything either. So you guys leave the hospital. 3 days later.
Yeah.
Baby's healthy. You guys are happy. You go, where do you go with the baby? Go home?
Yeah.
Is she upset with Kaytlin? I mean, I can't imagine that she shows up, hits on you, then you guys leave the hospital and nothing is said about it. Because she's very, very protective of you.
She was really pissed when she left, and she told me all about how she was pissed. And she
What did
couldn't
she
wait
say?
for her to leave. She couldn't wait for her to leave, and that she was just gonna keep her cool about it. She didn't want to have to fight somebody after she had a baby.
But what about later?
She didn't really say anything else about it later.
That's strange. That's not what she told me. She just told me that she just has hated her since then. Couldn't stand her.
She doesn't really talk to me about it though.
So I mean, you already established that you're the closest person to her. I mean, you guys are two peas in a pod.
She doesn't.
She hasn't expressed that anger.
She keeps a lot of her emotions bottled up. I try my hardest to get them out.
But she lets a lot of them out too.
Mostly just her anger.
Well, yeah, that would be anger towards Kaytlin. So when did you guys find out about the homicide of Kaytlin Root?
We found out that there was something happened Sunday when we were at the pumpkin patch.
How did you find out?
Amanda was just scrolling through Facebook and saw that something happened in Krug Park.
What'd she say?
What did she say? I don't remember what she said. I know.
Like what?
I know she started reading it, and she told me what it said.
This was Sunday morning. I mean, how did she feel about it at that point? That it was her.
Sunday morning, it said that there wasn't any details, just that was a homicide. She didn't really seem really worried about it. She was interested in it though. She read it and then read it to me.
What do you remember it saying?
That there's a possible homicide investigation in Krug Park. And that was all I can really remember because that's majority of what it said, that there was a possible homicide investigation going on in Krug Park.
You know, I'm still kind of confused though why you would think that that's what we're talking to you about when we'd never even mentioned that though. Can you explain that, your thought process on that?
That's the only thing that's been currently, that I know of, that's been investigated and bringing people in for. And that's the only thing I really assume, especially the days you've been asking me.
Well, and then the other thing about that is I mean, you don't, I mean, if I thought I was being questioned on homicide, I think I'd be a nervous freaking wreck.
I'd only be nervous if I thought I was guilty.
Huh?
I'd only be really nervous if I knew I was guilty.
Otherwise, you're in custody and you're not nervous at all. If I was in custody, period, I'd be nervous. I've been there before. I've been arrested before when I was younger. I'm scared as hell. You're just kind of like not affected. It's kind of different. I mean, I do this a lot, you know. I've been a cop for 31 years. And I don't usually have people that sit here so calm and cool, lack of emotion. You know, I mean, usually people that are in custody and, well, usually, contrary to most popular belief, people that are in custody usually have done something to get themselves there. But on a few times that people have been in for investigations that I've had that were eliminated as not being involved, I mean, they're emotional. They don't know what the fuck they're doing here. What am I getting out? I mean, it's kind of calm.
I do have a few questions, but
I think you know the answers to questions, but go ahead and ask them. I'll help you out.
It was just when I was arrested at the parade. Why that was even really necessary for so many officers to come at me.
Well, I think you have to look at the thought of this. If this is what you think it's about, what we've been talking about is we're talking about, if that's what you think we're talking about the officers thought that you possibly killed somebody.
Yes,
That's pretty serious shit, in my book, right?
I understand that.
So that's I would say you're right on track, honestly. You know, instead of beating around the bush anymore. I mean, that's why you're here. That's why Amanda's here. And again, I'm gonna be honest and clear with you. I mean, we don't do these things on a whim. I mean, we've been working this ever since last Sunday. And, you know, we just didn't find you guys on the parade route today and go, hey, let's just pick them up and accuse them of this shit.
Yeah.
And we have already a shit ton of evidence, on top of the fact that there's been warrants served today on your car, on your house, on your phones. And I guess what I'm telling you is that you're in a position, the same position that Amanda is in. And, you know, there's reasons why things happen, okay? And right now, the only people that know the reason things happen are the people that were there. And when this goes to court, there needs to be an explanation. For instance, myself and Detective Lucart and several others were involved in a homicide there at 22nd Calhoun not too long ago. If you recall that one, do you remember that one? 18-year-old boy shot and killed.
I think I saw it on the
Yeah.
news.
Well, you know, at first, it was just simply a case that, oh my God, they got down this 18-year-old kid. But when the two people that were involved in actually shooting him came forward, which was very soon, they came and laid out what happened. Well, what had happened is they went, illegal as it is, to sell drugs to this young man, and this young man pulled a gun on him to steal their drugs.
Things got out of hand.
Things got out of hand, and unfortunately, somebody ended up dying, and then a whole bunch of other people's lives get affected in a negative way. But in that sense, the fact that they could explain why that happened, they didn't get charged with murder first. You know, they got charged with different crimes and
Lesser
crimes, and they're not going to see near as much jail time. Matter of fact, one of them is probably going to see very minimal jail time. So what I'm telling you is that we need to know why the things happen that happen. We can prove that they happen. We've got all our ducks in a row, or we wouldn't be to this point, okay? And you know that. You know what I'm talking about. I'm telling the truth. You know exactly what I'm telling you is the truth. So what I'm asking is the same thing I asked her, and I'm not going to tell you at this point what she shared with us and what she didn't, but I'm going to give you a chance and the checks and balances against what she said. We need to understand why this happened. What happened? What did this girl do? Did she come on to you? Did she assault Amanda? What happened that got to this point? Her family deserves to know the closure. Nobody's saying this girl's a saint, because we all know she's not.
Yeah,
Just like the young man that got killed out there in 22nd Calhoun. We knew he wasn't a saint from the very beginning, and very soon that all came out.
That's what's got to happen here.
But that's what needs to happen here. You need to explain how this freaking happened. Something sparked that. I don't want to believe that this is something that that was just some evil thing. I think something happened that started this. And I need an explanation, and her family deserves that explanation. And
We've already told you there's inconsistencies between what you're saying and what she's saying. Do you recognize me from last night?
Not really.
You waited on me. Again, I mean,
we've been watching you guys, following you guys for days, building up to today. Okay?
you were the middle cashier, took my order.
I think I vaguely remember, yes.
And I yelled at him for not bringing me a sandwich. So tell me what happened that caused this tragic event. What mistake happened to get us to this point? Because I know it was a mistake, but what was that mistake?
Not quite sure how to answer that.
Well, I can tell you the truth is the best way to answer it.
Well, yes.
I gotta think this has gotta been weighing on you. I think we've discussed what probably happened.
I don't quite know the reasoning behind why it was her specifically.
Her specifically what?
Why well, why she's killed.
Okay, so just tell us how it happened. What were the events that led up to it?
You're not cold-hearted. You're not ruthless. Made it do it?
I hate to ask, but I'd like to see a lawyer, not for any reason for guilt, but I would like to discuss something with a lawyer.
That's absolutely your right to do that. So. We're gonna take you over and we're gonna process you. We're gonna fingerprint you, photograph you, okay? And then, at that point, you'll be allowed to make a phone call and you'll be able to call. Or do you wanna, are you saying, let me clarify. Do you wanna call a specific lawyer right now and have him come in and sit with you while you talk to us? Or are you just wanting to talk to a lawyer later? What are you wanting to do?
I don't have a lawyer in particular I'd be able to call.
Well, then, like I said, what we'll do, we will fingerprint you, mugshot you, and then you'll be allowed to use the phone to make a phone call and do what you need to do. Okay?
I don't have a lawyer at all.
Well, if, just like in the rights waiver, if you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you if you wish, okay? And the way that happens is we will be presenting a case to the prosecutor on both of you for this homicide. And then if you get charged, which obviously we anticipate that happening or we wouldn't be sitting here wasting your time and ours, then you'll go for a preliminary court date. And then at that time, you'll tell the judge that you need legal aid and he will give you paperwork to fill out. And you'll be able to fill out the paperwork and they'll judge from your income or lack of ability as to whether they will appoint you a lawyer, and then they'll do that, okay?
What will happen in between that time with me
Well,
and Amanda?
if you're charged, you'll be either given a bond or it could be given no bond. You could be denied bond. But nonetheless, if you're given a bond, you'll be here until you can make that bond to get out.
Okay.
Okay? Anything else? I mean, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions I can for you.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, we'll get you home.
I get on my
All right, I just want to make sure we're clear, because earlier you said you wanted to talk to lawyers. When we were in there, you said that you'd like to talk to me privately. And that's, you understand though, that you still absolutely have the right to have an attorney and everything. And that, but if you want to talk to me, we can talk, but at your request, and understand that you still have the right to talk to an attorney, all right? Okay.
I know what happened. I don't know why it happened. I know what happened, but it's kind of hard to explain. This makes me sound crazy.
Well, understand that I'm here to listen. I'm not going to judge you or anything else. You know, shit happens, and I just want to hear I want to know what happened.
I've just been dabbling in that stuff quite a lot, and she knows this about me, that I'm not quite all there in the head a little bit. I am, but there's two different sides of me. I'm a sociopath, for starters. Like, that's one reason I'm so calm. I have no emotion right now. I have no actual feeling at this moment at all. I'm not scared, I'm nervous, I'm a bit cold, but at certain times, if I lose my temper or freak out, like this state of my consciousness just kind of goes away for a bit, and a different kind of consciousness comes up. It's a name, and it's basically like the more violent, evil part of me. Amanda knows this. She's witnessed it firsthand. That I have absolutely no control over it. If I just lose it, then my head just starts hurting so badly, and I just kind of black out. I don't really know what's happening, but I know I do at the same time. It's kind of like a distant faded memory.
You're looking,
Yeah,
like
like a third person view. And that part of me just keeps giving her horrible thoughts and like ideas of all the demonology. I think she misinterprets a little bit one of the tattoos I have on my back. It's a pentagram, but it's not, isn't the demonic pentagram, it's more of the pentagram for protection. And I think she misinterprets a lot of it, but the other consciousness or whatever it is influences her the other way. She's become obsessed with it.
with the satanic stuff.
Yeah. Deals with demons and such. It's apparently got out of hand.
I'm kind of hard of hearing, and I have a so soft spoken.
I'm sorry, but it apparently got out of hand. I don't have any actual recollection of what exactly happened, but well, like I say, it's kind of like a faded memory.
What do you remember of it?
I remember just being in the park, and just walking. I was having a hard time because I can't walk very well. And just, we were leaving the park. There's just these small tidbits of things that were happening beforehand.
So tell me about those tidbits.
We were just walking, all three of us. And out of nowhere, here, loud, something smacking, and she was on the ground. And then suddenly she didn't have any clothes on. And then we were getting up, and she was all bloody on the ground. I don't remember the details between those.
And it was just the three of you?
Yeah,
And that's you,
Amanda, and
Amanda,
that other girl. I had no idea who she was. I had no idea.
What did you guys pick her up at?
I think it was by 15th Street.
By 15th Street?
Yeah.
And him, Amanda had messaged her to come hang out with you guys?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
All this time I was just kind of like riding shotgun in my unconsciousness. Like I was there, I was seeing what happened, but it was kind of like a dream.
I know you were into knives, I know you had your pocket knife, but did you have another knife with you, or did Amanda bring the knife that was used?
She had them in her purse.
Amanda had them in her purse. And so this was part of the satanic part that she had kind of off-read of you.
And became obsessed with.
She became obsessed with doing a sacrifices.
I think so, yeah.
Did she ever use those words?
Yeah.
What did she say?
That it was to make a deal with some demon.
What was the deal for?
I don't even know.
Don't even know.
She kept those specifics to herself, but she said that she had to do that.
So did she, when you guys are walking through the woods before this loud smacking noise, were you in front, or were you all three walking together?
I was in the back. I was struggling to keep up.
Uh-huh. And what was the first thing that happened to Kaytlin?
All I can recall is the just seeing her laying on the ground, holding her head.
You were holding her head?
No, she was holding her head.
Okay. So did maybe Amanda hit her with something to knock her down, or?
That's what I would assume.
And how many knives were used?
I don't know. I just remember 2 different knives. It was a knife that I would normally have on my side, but I was carrying a different one. And
What did that knife look like?
the knife
That you would usually carry on your side?
pretty sure the Winchester.
The Winchester? Like a kind of a
you want.
rose-colored handle on it, reddish wood.
Yeah, and the had a hole in the bottom you keep like tied to a rope or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there was another knife. It had bones all over it, like
Bone prints on it, or
yeah,
bone handle?
bone. It was it looked like it was it was like a Japanese suicide dagger. It was the handling that the blade curved up a bit.
And did both of you partake in stabbing her and cutting her, or just you, or just Amanda?
I have no idea. I remember I was beginning to stand up, and she was right on the ground in front of me, bloody. But I don't remember actually doing anything to her.
Do you remember seeing Amanda do anything to her?
Amanda was by her head.
Was Amanda doing anything to her throat?
Not that I know.
Which knife did you have?
I didn't have either of the knives, but that at least in my hands I think I was holding her.
Holding her down,
Yeah.
so Amanda could do what needed to be done? What was she saying? Was she asking you not to do it? Was she unconscious at that point?
She was unconscious. There are these times when I just kind of black out. Normally it's I just get violent, like a yell or scream, or just punch a wall or something, and you just come to, and I see what I did. So it's nothing ever horrible or violent.
Do you know how she became unconscious?
I would imagine that she was hit with something on the
I
head.
don't know what she was hit with. Is it something Amanda brought with her?
I don't think so. We were walking, we didn't have anything besides her purse.
She didn't have anything in her purse.
Just the knives.
And where are those knives at now?
When you described one of them, I would imagine you would know what that one is. The other one, I remember doing something with it. I put it back in her purse.
So you know
So
she.
wherever her purse is.
So did you put both of them back in her purse?
She sheathed the one.
Is that the Winchester one or the Japanese?
Winchester one. And then we left. She was bloody on the ground.
Then where did you guys go?
We just left. We just
Where was your car at?
by the castle.
So you guys drove in and parked there, and then you guys all three walked from your car? What did she think you guys were going there for?
I have no idea. I don't remember or even think that that was the beginning intention.
Was it still willing at that time? Was she going willing, or had you guys kind of forced her at that point?
She was willing.
So she just, did she think you guys were gonna go have some
I have no idea.
idea? Didn't talk to her about it?
I wasn't talking much. Her and Amanda were talking.
Did you guys smoke weed or anything before you went in?
I did.
She didn't, Amanda didn't,
I don't think so.
Kaytlin didn't.
I think Kaytlin did as well.
So, how did her clothes get off of her?
I think they were cut off.
But who cut them off?
I think we both did.
Who did?
I can't.
She was laying kind of funny. Tell me about that. Was that something to do with the satanic stuff? The way she was kind of posed?
No. This is how she ended up.
Is this how she ended up?
Kind of was rushed with it.
Uh,
I mean, it was rushed with it. I know that.
what do you mean?
She seemed antsy about it.
About killing her? Or?
Like, she was willing to do all of that, but afterwards, she seemed kind of antsy and she didn't quite know what to do.
So you guys walk down to your car, get in your car, and then you guys just go straight home?
Yeah.
What do you do when you get home? Guys have sex?
No, we don't really do that for everything.
What did you do when you got home? What did you do on the way home? Did you talk about it?
She did.
What did she say?
She seemed excited.
Seemed excited about it?
It's all like really blurry for me in those instances.
We'll take our time.
When I came to, I was standing in the shower. I was just standing there.
At her house? Have a lot of blood on you?
I was just standing there.
What about your clothes? Did they have any blood on them?
The pants I'm wearing.
The shirt too, isn't it?
I don't think I remember the shirt. I don't really remember. These pants had dirt on them, and that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing had blood on it.
And those boots?
I think those were my other ones.
Black ones?
I have two different pairs.
They have a black pair?
It's a darker brown,
Yeah.
kind of like these, but a little bit brighter.
Okay.
They were already covered in dirt.
So what route did you take home?
I think we just took a normal way there.
Which is
down
what?
the avenue and
Down the avenue to
to the highway. Go to the bridge by the river and go all the way there.
Oh, so you go all the way like to 36 highway?
Yeah. It's the fastest way home.
Okay. Oh, you go 229 past,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Did you stop anywhere?
No.
Where'd you go before you guys went up to the park?
I know we were driving around for a while.
With her in the car?
After we picked her up.
Do you know about what time it was you picked her up?
I couldn't say for sure.
Early evening?
It was, I think it was just right after it got dark.
And so, what time did all this at the park actually occur? Like after midnight sometime?
I think when we looked at the clock, it was 1 o'clock when we left.
Amanda's mom called her or texted her or something while all this was going on? Right about that time?
I think so. Pretty sure
Do
she
you
did.
remember what?
It might have been when she was antsy to go. I don't remember exactly the time.
Did Kaytlin have anything with her?
Maybe she had a phone.
What happened to that?
I don't know. I know it was in her pants pocket when we were moving her clothes. I don't know what happened to it.
And she was unconscious when you were taking her clothes off, you think? Or would you hold her down so Amanda could take her clothes off of her?
Pretty sure she was unconscious.
What was the significance of taking the clothes off?
I don't know. Amanda was saying something. It has to be like how they used to do it. They would strip the sacrifice completely down, just let them see the most pure of their body. And that's when, and shortly after that, you miss the sacrifice. I don't know why this happened. I have no idea.
I understand. I mean,
I would never have just let this happen. I don't. It happens all the time, every day. I don't recall things that happen. I'm sure if I had said something about it way before I started talking to Amanda, but I don't know what happens in those times.
let me ask you this. Amanda said something when I was talking to her, and she said, you've had 7 homicides in St. Joe this year that you know of. And I said, are there more that I should know of? And she said, maybe. Is she alluding to another homicide? Has this happened before? Have you guys done maybe a vagrant or a homeless person or someone else that we don't even know is missing yet?
Not that I can recall. This is the first time that anything like this has actually occurred, for me at least.
Yeah. I mean, she wouldn't be able to do it without you.
I don't imagine, no.
I mean, you guys would be together. I mean, certainly in the since January, when she's alluding that we've had 7 homicides since January that we know of, then if she committed another homicide,
We're not together all the time during the day. Sometimes she goes and does things while I'm sleeping at home, but I don't think she had the physical capability of doing that on her own.
right? Was Kaytlin struggling? Did you have to hold her down very hard, or?
She didn't seem to struggle at all. I don't know, but
So the clothes were removed before any of the cutting or stabbing was done?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's kind of what the evidence suggests, you know. Do you remember how many times she was stabbed or cut?
I have no idea. I have no idea how many times, what knife was used. I know she was stabbed.
We said the 2 knives.
Yeah, I know the one with the Winchester.
Was that the one you had?
I don't know, I was gonna carry her back to the car, but I don't remember using it. I knew I held her down.
Obviously, I'm aware of the Winchester knife, but where is the other knife at?
If it hasn't been moved, it'd be in her purse.
In her purse. I mean, you think she would continue to carry it?
She doesn't carry that purse. It's a much larger purse. She carries a little pink purse.
I mean, if she became unconscious, she had to be hit with something. Try to think really hard what that was.
Around the woods. The only thing I can really assume is a piece of wood.
It was a piece of wood.
That's the only thing I could assume if we're in the woods. There's not much else around.
Well, I mean, if you were behind them, so were they walking side by side, or was Kaytlin was in the front?
She was the one leading on the path.
Okay, where were you going?
I have no idea. It's not a path that I was familiar with.
Have you been up there before?
I used to live up there. I used to walk on the trails all the time.
Have you and Amanda been up there before?
Not for years. Not like together.
So was it you that hit her, or Amanda that hit her and knocked her unconscious?
Amanda did. I was behind.
Was it something she brought with her, or was it something she picked up?
She didn't have anything with her to hit her with. I know that.
Was that the original plan? Was it to get behind her and knock her out first, or repair her at least by hitting her?
I wasn't aware that was actually going to occur in general.
You didn't understand what was going to occur.
I know. I was not all there. But I knew Amanda had wanted to do something, but I didn't know.
You knew that Amanda wanted to do a sacrifice.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was going to happen.
Even when she was texting her or messaging her and telling her not to tell anybody who she was meeting and stuff.
I didn't know any of those details.
You didn't know those details?
No, Amanda was secretive with her phone when she talks to people.
Did she hit her with something big or small?
I didn't see anything on the path.
You said a piece of wood at one time.
That's what I'd imagine.
It was like a part of a tree or something, or
Probably part of a branch.
part of a branch.
The only thing I can imagine Amanda holding is her physical strength is lacking.
So her pants were not cut off. Can you explain that to me?
I have no idea. I wish if I could.
Okay. So part of the ritual, part of the sacrifice, did that entail any kind of sexual stuff with her body, any intercourse or kissing or touching or
For a sacrifice like that, any demonic thing, they had to be untouched.
untouched? See, I've read some stuff somewhere that sometimes it was included in having sex with the victim, but not for this deal.
See, I explained things to Amanda and told her things and gave her information about sites she can go to if she wants to read up on it, or just research stuff.
Uh-huh.
And at first it was just the control of her own will, like her energy, how well she can maintain herself. And the best way to do that is with fire, because for some reason it works that way.
With fire?
And to make the fire change direction or some small stuff like that.
From your mind, from...
Yeah, just that's your will, and that's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be just practicing with your will, and she got bored with it. She said she wanted to do other things. I I wanted to stay on controlling her will. That's more not illegal, more safe. We practice downstairs with just a candle, and that's all I ever want to do. That's what that's what I do when I was conscious of this state. That's what I wanted to do. 'Cause I like doing that. I liked helping her control her will a little better. It made her also more calm. It required a lot of concentration.
Yeah, because it controls that anxiety and stuff that she has.
Yeah, that's why I was so looking for her to do that. But she seemed to want to do bigger things.
Such as?
She wanted to be able to control other people, manipulate them. Sorry. Be able to be more beyond this world. Like, she wanted to make a deal or something. I don't know.
Deal with the devil or
Just a demon.
with a demon?
I don't know the exact, what she wanted to make a deal with. But the other consciousness I have knows about that anymore. Is I know it influenced her that he should try to make a deal.
The other part of you?
Yeah, they even had a name.
What was that name?
Drake.
Drake?
It's complicated to explain about it. I used to be, well, like I am now, and that other half of me wasn't just two separate. But I went to a mental hospital when I was in the 7th grade, and there it just got changed. It wasn't like that anymore. I was just calm all the time. I was always level-headed. And I thought I was, well, better when I got there. But then I started missing time, like just times during the day, or hours. And I'd just read messages, and it's just me saying mean things to people, or I'd find broken things in my room. Small stuff like that. Then it escalated me screaming, yelling, punching holes in the wall or the door. And I guess this. And I don't ever really remember exactly what happened. Just tidbits.
So, sorry, I'm still getting texts. My phone's going dead. There was some, and I don't want to try to get into science too much, but there were some signs that that she might have been choked or something. Do you remember that? Try to think about that.
I know she was bleeding from the mouth.
Do you remember choking her or putting something around her neck, maybe a rope or hands or anything?
I don't remember anything like that. But I know her mouth, she was bleeding from the mouth.
She's bleeding from the mouth.
And her neck was bleeding.
Did each of you, was there any significance in the number of times she was cut or stabbed? Any in this ritual, any in this sacrifice, anything specific about the numbers of times that she was stabbed and cut?
I don't think so. It wasn't
For
my ritual, it was Amanda.
For this sacrifice to be right, did each of you have to be a part of that?
And only one of us.
There'll only be one of you? Because there were, the injuries seemed to come in pairs. on her body. Like everything was done twice. So I, from the outside looking in, felt that maybe each of you had to injure her, you know, yourselves, if nothing else just to both have an equal part in it, or that it was something part of.
So it's only supposed to be one. And for the sacrifice, normally there would have to be witnesses, but there couldn't be any more than just one person doing the infliction. I don't.
The injuries to her neck, how hard was that to inflict?
What do you mean?
Well, they're pretty deep. Was that difficult to get that deep?
I don't know. My knives are incredibly sharp.
Incredibly sharp.
It could cut.
So you spent a lot of
really
time sharpening your knives and getting them just to that perfect point.
I would do with all my knives. Could I use them all the time during that in the house? I don't like using kitchen knives. They rust or the straighter edges doesn't cut the blood.
Did you guys clean the knives off, or did you leave the blood on them?
I think we just left the knives as they were.
Was there anything brought home other than the knives as kind of a memory of that, or something you bring back with you to maybe get power, you know, or maybe it's just not cleaning the knives off? Is that because her blood's on it? Is that all something that feeds into, you know, what happened?
If it was a ritualistic thing.
Huh?
But if it was a ritualistic thing, you're not supposed to take anything with you.
Okay. So but you were allowed to take the knives with you?
Yeah. Their body had to stay in one spot, one piece. Couldn't take anything with them.
She had one arm like behind her back like this. Was there any reason for that?
I'm trying so hard to remember. I know these tidbits or.
Just trying to give this a thank you. I asked for that about 15 minutes ago. Like I said, my son is out in town, and I want to keep my phone charged all the time, so if he does get the chance to call. All right, so, sorry, I lost my train of thought there.
I'm just trying desperately to remember exactly what happened and why. That's why I wasn't very much help in the first time.
It's fine. You're doing
Honestly, it
great.
was.
Are these really from the cat, or is that
These are
from?
really from the cat.
Because
I got them all over.
I knew she had fingernails, and some of them were broken off from a struggle. How much of a struggle was there?
I don't remember any struggle. I remember her just laying there. So I know she didn't scratch me. These are all from my cat. It's kind of an ass. But
In fact, I think all but one of her fingernails were broke off and were found there at the scene.
no, I don't know any of the significance behind that.
I just thought it maybe happened during the struggle.
It might have. That'd be the only actual explanation of why her fingernails were
Right, that's kind of what I thought.
Because, like I said, since it was a ritualistic thing, nothing should have touched.
Nothing should have been touched. What about Amanda? Did she have blood on her? Do you think that one or both of you would have a significant amount of blood on your hands?
I don't think either was any blood. She had gloves.
Oh, she had gloves on?
I keep gloves for my tattoos.
What did she do with those gloves?
I think we took them away.
took the home trash and threw them away? In her room or where at?
Probably the kitchen. The trash can there.
And that trash probably is gone by now.
Far long gone.
What day does trash man come?
It's never said. Sometimes he just doesn't come for a week or longer, and then he just comes in 2 times a day. It's never said for a while for some reason.
Extension by the judge. They still haven't shown up again.
When I came to, when I was standing in the shower, I finished up showering, I guess, and I got out. Amanda was in there, and she was just sitting there, and she seemed pretty giddy, excited, and she seemed a lot more lovable than she normally was.
A lot more what?
Lovable than she normally is. She's normally distant and doesn't want anything to do with me. I don't know.
When you say more lovable, what was she doing?
Normally when we go to bed, we just lay down and go to sleep. We don't have any interaction with each other. She wanted to come on me, lay on me, kiss me, hug me, all that stuff. She never does.
Really?
Especially at night. During the daytime it's a little bit different, but at nighttime she starts acting different. A lot more distant. Yeah.
So she's kissing all over you and stuff and laying on you. Had to get you a little aroused, didn't it? Huh?
I don't really get aroused at all by anything.
I mean, obviously you did once, or twice, you've got 2 kids, so you got aroused at least a couple times.
More for the physical sensation.
Right.
The emotional and natural feeling for that.
So that's what I meant, the physical. I mean, if a woman's kissing on you and laying on you, so, but nothing happened.
No, we just laid down and went to bed.
And what all have you guys talked about it since then?
We haven't really talked about it at all. She's just read up on the all the information that's been given out. And she kept saying that she wants to go to the candlelight or the funeral, all that stuff.
Did you tell her that wasn't smart to do,
I told her she probably shouldn't do that.
or did she go to the candlelight?
No, we both worked all the nights, every time for the funeral, the candlelight and everything.
Why'd she say she wanted to go? Was that exciting to her too?
Yeah, she said she wanted to buy a T-shirt with Kaytlin's name on it and such.
Wanted to buy a t-shirt with Kaytlin's name on it.
Yeah, the T-shirts that they're selling. Said she wanted to buy one of those.
And again, that's probably something that excites her, and that she's done this. And
Yeah.
did she ever talk about anything with Siler, ever hurting Siler, ever?
She used to. I know her emotions and feelings towards him are not what they should be for her son. She doesn't really have very many emotions or feeling for him, just more like obligation.
I mean, has she ever talked about sacrificing him?
I've told her many times that even in ritualistic things, they never actually killed children.
She said that the soul of the child had no value, is what she told me. Is that right?
Yeah, the soul of a child had no value to evil.
See,
Children are pure and there's nothing wrong with them.
So when you do someone that's not pure, that I would see that as, like Christ was a pure sacrifice. So I would see a child as a pure sacrifice, which was important. But in the satanic, you don't want a pure soul.
No, you would want one that's corrupt, that already has possible damnation.
And did she see Kaytlin as a corrupt soul?
I would assume so, yes.
Did she ever talk about Kaytlin's promiscuity, sleeping around or anything like that? Did she ever talk about that?
Oh, yeah. Her and anybody almost that knew Kaytlin.
Her and what?
A few people that knew Kaytlin. I worked with a few people that knew her, and I know a few people that knew her, and they all said that she was very,
But I mean, did that something that Amanda, maybe another reason why Amanda wanted to do her, because maybe her soul had more value, or am I just saying,
I think that'd be it.
you think, but she never mentioned that? I mean, I want to put words in your mouth.
I think that's probably it. I don't know exactly, because she never actually discussed it with me.
How long was the thought process on actually doing this? How long did she think about this? And
Right when the idea, I think,
The what?
it was right when the idea was given to her, she was down for it completely.
and did Drake give her that idea, or did?
Yes.
And when you're Drake, do you feel? I mean, can you, like, does Sebastian look back on a third person view and see Drake talking and doing, or is it?
Sometimes it's just like, I blink my eyes and it's over. And then sometimes it's just, I'm watching what's happening.
So what exactly did Drake tell her?
That there are certain demons that would take deals, that would do things for her in place of a soul or some sort like that. And all she had to do is take the life and give the soul. And that's basically it. From then she was hooked on it.
And how long ago was that?
I don't know, it's a little while ago. She's been hooked on it, but I don't think she actually decided to do it until recently.
When did she decide it was Kaytlin?
I have no idea. She just decided.
When did she first tell you that it was going to be Kaytlin? Or tell you or Drake, either one?
When we were going to pick her up, I didn't even know what we were doing.
That she says, we're going to go pick up this girl and she's going to be my sacrifice?
I thought we were going to have to do something on both our night off.
But she actually told you on the way that you guys were going to sacrifice this girl.
Yeah. And like on the way is when the other part of me just kind of kicked in.
And that's when Drake kicked in.
Yeah.
Do you know what part Drake had in the actual homicide? Can you remember what, I mean, as Sebastian, can you remember what Drake did in that?
I can't recall exactly.
Just remember holding her down.
He's always in my head, even right now.
Right.
Like he talks to me and I talk to him. Normally it's like a kind of a schizophrenia thing, but I was told the sociopaths that their subconscious and their conscious will separate.
And had you read up on that, or how did you hear about that?
I read up on it, and I asked a psychiatrist when I went to the doctor one time, and they had a psychiatrist there because there was somebody there that was mutilating themselves, and I was quite interested in what was going on with me. So I asked what all can happen with that. He said that it's a possibility. It doesn't happen very often, but it is always a possibility that it could happen. It's kind of like schizophrenia, but it's not multiple voices, it's just one. It's more like your subconscious, the one that retains all your memories and other actions and other emotions. The subconscious is where you normally store your emotions and things like that. He is just anger, aggression.
But, so you or Drake, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Either you held her down and and helped cut off her clothes. Do you remember who removed her pants, her jeans? You talked about finding the cell phone in it.
Well, I knew it was in there because that's where she was keeping it.
Did she take any pictures or anything when you guys were running around before this actually happened?
I don't think so.
Did you guys stop anywhere with her in the car? Any stores, anything like that?
No. No, I didn't stop anywhere.
Are you sure?
Not that I can recall myself. I know we were in the car for a while.
Or what?
We were in the car for a while. I don't know what we were doing now. From that point on, I knew exactly what Amanda wanted to do, but I didn't realize it until.
So when you picked her up, where was the first place she went?
Park.
Krug Park? Or Hyde Park?
Hyde Park.
Mm-hmm. And what happened there? Was that where it was supposed to happen?
No.
Why did you leave Hyde Park?
I don't know. I left for Hyde Park and I just wanted to leave.
Then where did you go immediately after that? Did you stop somewhere?
I think we went straight to the Krug Park.
I think you stopped at a convenience store or something, maybe?
No. I didn't. I don't know. It's not. I remember this.
Right.
It hurts actually.
Wow.
Like, it gives me a horrible headache.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I need to remember.
Just think about it. I'm gonna text my wife here.
We stopped at a gas station.
You stopped at the gas station?
I went inside and got something.
What'd you get?
I think I got something to drink. And then I went back out to the car. And we left. I think that's when we went to the park.
Was Kaytlin tied up or anything in the car?
No,
So was she in the back seat or the front seat, or where was she at?
the back seat.
And she was completely free at that time?
Yeah.
Okay. So she didn't know anything was gonna happen?
No.
Was she injured at all in the car at any time?
No.
No.
I'm sorry, kid.
It's okay. My phone ring? Thought I heard something ring.
I can't remember all the details for it. But I know the concept of what basically happened. I know it was supposed to be a ritualistic thing. But I didn't think Amanda would do something like this. I know she had a problem.
Did you think Drake would do something like this?
It's more of a possibility he would, but I didn't have any blood on me. I didn't.
Did she have to wash up when she got home? Oh, she had gloves on, didn't she? They're like rubber gloves? Is that what they are?
Blue rubber gloves.
Blue rubber
I
gloves?
get them from the hospital.
Do you work at the hospital or how do you get them?
I just take a few pairs when I'm there. He's got a big blue box of them from somebody else who does tattoos.
But did she have any blood on her other than the gloves? Did she have any?
No. I do remember there was a lot of blood.
There was a lot of blood on her?
On Kaytlin on the ground.
Kaytlin in the ground
We
too?
didn't have any blood on us. I wasn't wearing gloves, I know that. My hands are too big.
When you were holding her down, how did you hold her?
I had her shoulders.
Shoulders?
Well, this part, you can't bend your arm up much.
Did she say anything at all? Did she cry out? Did she make any noises?
She didn't say a word. She didn't even really struggle.
Was that because she was unconscious?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see how somebody could get cut like that and not. Did you hear any noises when her throat was cut?
I don't remember that it actually happening. I know it happened because that's the only reason there'd be blood on her throat. Something else that happened. At first she was bleeding from the mouth.
Bleeding from the mouth? Yeah, she had a lot of blood in her mouth.
I don't think she would have had blood like that coming out of her mouth if that happened to her throat.
Yeah, she had blood down here too, though she was, down in this area somewhere too. How were her clothes positioned? Were they
They were just in a pile.
just in a pile? And what happened to her phone?
I have no idea. I thought we just left it there.
Did you maybe take it apart or break it or throw it or?
I can't recall any of the detail. I thought we left it there.
What did Amanda say about her own phone being there? About Amanda's phone? Did she talk about that to you?
About Amanda's phone being there.
Huh?
About Amanda's phone being there.
About Amanda's phone, about any cell signal or anything like that? Did she talk about that?
No.
Did she ever talk about what to do? Picked up or questioned by the police? Did you guys discuss that?
I think we did.
What did she say? Or who say? What was the plan?
Not to say anything.
Yeah.
That's a stupid idea. I don't know who suggested that.
Huh?
I don't know who suggested that.
Is there anything that you would want me to convey to Kaytlin's family?
Nothing that would ease them at all. I don't think any of this information would ease them any.
I mean, even any desire to apologize for what happened or anything like that? Or?
I do regret that happened to her. There was no reason for her life to be taken. I can't say I have any remorse for it, which I regret saying.
You regret it, but you don't really have any remorse over it.
Yeah.
But
I wish I did.
you coming, being honest about it though, is a big step. It's the right thing to do.
I don't really care much for life, but I know it shouldn't be taken in vain.
Why don't you care about life?
I don't know. Sometimes I wish I did, to know what that emotion and feeling was like.
You care about your son? Do you?
Not very much.
Huh?
Very much. Both sides of me do. We do anything to make sure he's safe.
but Amanda doesn't really have that feeling.
She has more of an obligation than emotion and love for him. She's told me this many times. She's even told her mother this, that she has no actual real love for him, but more like obligation because he's her son. Many times she's said that I could just take him and go, or that she doesn't want anything to do with him. Said that she just gave him up for adoption. I wasn't okay with him.
You said once early in the day that she threatened to harm you and Siler. What did she threaten to do to Siler?
She didn't say anything specific.
Just said she'd hurt or kill, or what did she say?
She said that she'd probably hurt us both. She didn't go into specifics or details on exactly how or what she would do.
Has she ever, in dabbling with this stuff before the actual sacrifice of Kaytlin, has she ever sacrificed any animals or did he burn offerings or anything like that before?
No, she was too emotional about animals. She would cry if a bird got killed.
Cares more for animals than she does people by a long shot. How about her mom? Has she ever thought about hurting her mom? I know she doesn't like her very well.
No. Their mother's not exactly the ideal parent, but she's never said anything like that. I've tried helping Amanda with her depression and such. I just wish that I was able to.
I can't hear you.
So I just wish I was able to make her where this was not an outcome. Because I know she has no remorse. She has no guilt about it. She's more excited that it happened.
Yeah, I agree. She had no remorse whatsoever. When I talked to her, it was, giggled multiple times talking about it.
She is, even on medication, that's how she is. She's, a danger.
She's a danger.
To herself and others.
To herself and others, yeah. She's definitely showed that, hasn't she?
Yes. I've done plenty of things that make myself seem like a danger, but I've never done anything like this.
Do you think that, on top of Drake, do you think that she had a lot of the control and issue to have you be involved in this? I mean, you said earlier she is a controlling force.
She's the only person who's ever been calming down when I'm actually having a breakdown. I've relied on her for such a long time.
I'm sorry.
I was basically homeless. Me, my father, and my 3 little sisters. We had a home, but it wasn't really much of a home. We were almost never there. We didn't have power. We didn't have hot water. We didn't have any food. It was more of just a place where we slept. And we lost me, but just everything we owned. She was the only one that was there for me. She has always been controlling. At first relationship, it was minor things that I could understand, but later it got to the point to where she doesn't want me to do anything. I have to ask if I can leave the house. I have to ask her anything if I want to do anything. I've tried stepping up to her and showing her that I don't like being controlled like that, but just something about her I just can't. I'd never do something like this for her. I'd stop her before she did it. But the other half of me likes her a lot. That's where all the arousement and emotions and feeling are. Since I have none, it's all magnified by a lot more when the other half is out. Everything is anger, aggression, joy, happiness, arousal. It's all amplified like times 10.
How long have you looked into satanic worship and practices and stuff? How long have you been doing that?
For years.
For years? Since you were a kid?
Yeah. I I've always been interested in religion.
How did you get started on the satanic part of it? Do you remember?
There was nothing really specific that sparked it. It was just the next religion I was going to study about.
Then you kind of embraced it.
I liked it a lot because of the philosophy of things that they had. A lot of satanic things were actually not as evil as they seemed, besides the sacrificing. Everything else was actually very controlled and not horrible. The only thing that actually was horrible was the worshiping and the sacrifice. I found that philosophy interesting.
I mean, you seem intelligent. You seem very intelligent.
Thank you. It's not my main religion, though. I have my own religion.
Which is?
I'm a polytheist. There isn't exactly a name for what my religion is. It's mostly based in myth now. But we have patron gods in my religion. Mine is Hades, the lord of the underworld. But in my religion, he's not evil by any means. He's
I'm listening.
I was trying to remember what's the part about it. It's been such a long time since I've actually talked about it. He wasn't actually evil. There was nothing about him that was evil. He just guarded the world that held souls in the underworld, and there was no good. There was a good and bad place in several of them. And they were all judged fairly.
And how did you come to know about this God? Just reading?
There's a way you know what God is yours, what God is your patron God. You would worship all of them, but you would have one God you worship as your main one. You'd have a shrine or something. I don't have a shrine.
You don't have a shrine?
No. But it's based off your personality in your life, on how you react to things and how you are, what you do in your life, what your thoughts, your emotions, everything.
When Amanda did like the satanic worship and stuff, did she do anything at the house? I mean, you told me she tried to mind control the candles and stuff, but did she, ever, have candles, or she prayed to the demons, or, how did that work?
I never actually seen her do any worship. She says she tries talking to them. She says it never works. Says that.
She's not mentally ill or nothing. She's got into this dark side. She's like you, she's intelligent, and she's, her anxiety and stuff, I don't think that plays into her mental well-being.
No. She is a little off the rocker, but I wouldn't call her crazy.
Right. Did she do anything there at the sacrifice of Kaytlin? Did she pray or speak to her demons, or anything? Was anything done then?
She said she chanted something very broke down.
Do you remember what it was?
I don't.
That really interests me.
It's nothing of actual significance, but I can't recall what it said.
Right. Was it a long chant or a short chant?
It was short. I can't remember exactly what the words were, but I know it wasn't very long.
She said something about a demon that required dog fur or something to summons it or something, if I understood it right.
I have no idea.
I did. She was, at that point, she was saying a lot of things, and I was having a hard time keeping up. But I could have sworn that she said something about a demon that required dog fur. Which I didn't know she's so sentimental towards animals, or I would have asked her about that.
My other half would be convinces her that all these things are things she should dabble in and that are going to happen if she does these things. I know that. As he talks to me, I hear him now.
What's he telling you right now?
He's just laughing at me.
Why?
Because he thinks it's funny. He thinks it's pathetic that I'm here even. I don't.
You're here because you did what he told you to do. Or that more what he allowed you to do or had you do in your body, you know.
Me, myself, I would never have just taken a life. I don't see the point in it. There's no point in murder or anything like that.
Unless it does appease these demons that she was wanting to appease.
And that's what he convinced her of. And I know he was. I tried to convince her otherwise.
It was what?
I tried to convince her otherwise. But he kept on all the times I blacked out.
Does she know when Drake is talking to her?
Yeah.
Or does she address him by the name Drake?
Sometimes. Sometimes it's me because she's used to calling me by my name. He doesn't care what he's called.
But she recognizes the two different people.
Yeah, it's very distinct. Completely different.
Had you told her, you the one that told her the name was Drake, or how did she know that?
I told her the name because that's what he told me his name was.
Well, 'cause that wasn't a name you picked, that was.
It's a whole different consciousness on its own. I don't have any control of what happens with it. I don't know how to control it. Or I would have done that a long time ago. Because I don't exactly like it happening. It's not something I don't choose. I don't like burning shotgun in my own brain or mind, not having any control of what I'm doing, but knowing it's me that's doing it still. It's not a good feeling.
I don't imagine it wouldn't be a good feeling to not feel like you're in control. We all like to be in control.
But she seemed over enthusiastic about it. And she knows when she's talking to him. He normally is more aggressive with her. Not in a physical sense. He's never violent with her. I can't even do it. He can't do it. You could never harm her.
Right.
We've restrained her many times. I've restrained her many times when she's freaking out.
Holding her down, you mean?
But she seemed over enthusiastic this last time when he was out. Look happy he was. She's never happy that he's out because it's always.
Because she's never happy. Why are you with a woman that's never happy? How did you get into that? To start with.
She's happy, but she doesn't show emotions very well. And the emotions she does show are normally over dramatic or amplified by a lot.
So, again, you guys picked her up right after dark, and you think it was sometime after midnight that you guys ended up at the park.
We left around 1, I know that.
You left the park around 1. And how long did it take to do what you did?
I don't know, it was all just kind of here and there. Like, in the order that I told you, it was, I heard the loud thump and something. She was on the ground holding her head. And she was naked. And
When she fell to the ground, did she fall forward or did she fall backwards?
I don't know.
Or was she laying on her back or laying on her front?
I think she was like on her side.
On her side. So she was rolled over to her back and that's when you held her down?
Yeah. But that's the only way I can remember.
I can't.
That's the only way I can remember it.
Right.
I don't know how much I pried it.
Well, if you remember more later, you can always ask to talk to me again.
I just can't get into my own head, and it's frustrating. Beyond frustrating. I have a hard time accessing my own memories. It used to be that Drake and I would talk all the time.
That who?
Drake and I would talk all the
Uh-huh.
time. It was just normal conversations because my subconscious is what.
I mean, out loud to, or him talking in your mind and you just respond back to him, or?
I talk aloud and he just talks in my head. But it used to be just normal conversations. Since the subconscious is where you store a majority of your memories. You would retain things that I wouldn't be able to. It would hold a conversation. Be able to know things that I know, but that I just can't know it offhand. I don't know how to explain it.
Let me ask you another question about Kaytlin. Her shoes and socks were off, and her feet were muddy. She had mud on her feet. So, do you know how that happened?
I only remember seeing her really from the waist up. Just the blood and her naked on the ground. Because like I said, I remember standing up and she was in front of me, bloody on the ground.
You don't remember seeing her lower extremities at all?
No, it was dark.
You guys didn't have a flashlight or light on? Did you use light on the phones or anything to see? It had to be dark down in there.
It was really bright that night with the moon.
Full moon?
It was a hunter's moon.
Hunter's moon. So did that play into it also?
No, that was just convenience. But the moonlight was just barely through the trees.
Yeah, it's pretty thick, isn't it? Down there? I didn't actually go down, but from the pictures I saw, it looked pretty thick.
It is. I've never been on that trail before. But I always go to the one by the waterfall. But I always go during the day.
So who picked that trail?
Amanda. She seemed to know it. She seemed to know all the details about it.
And why was Kaytlin leading the bunch, I wonder?
I have no idea. I was kind of struggling to catch up to him.
Because your leg hurts so bad?
I can't walk right ever again.
What happened? Did you have?
I have nerve damage from when I was born. I don't know what caused it. And I went to the hospital for kidney failure. Both of my kidneys were completely shut down. And my blood went septic and started messing with my nervous system. And it caused more nerve damage, specifically in my legs. I can't walk very long or stand very long. Especially on my left leg. If I put my body weight on it, I'll collapse. That's why I have a limp.
When you guys left there, who drove?
Amanda,
Amanda. She drives everywhere.
I can't drive. Too much anxiety.
And she left the knives in her purse. Why would she not put them? I mean, do you have a place where you keep your knives at home?
I have several places. Several knives. I keep a lot of them downstairs.
Yeah.
I only keep a few upstairs.
So why wouldn't she put them up? Why would she leave them in her purse?
I don't know. I think she was in a hurry to go to bed.
But I mean, that's been a week now.
I don't know.
Officially a week tonight.
No idea. She's kind of clumsy when it comes to putting things away in general. She might have
No blood on anybody's clothes or nothing.
These were the pants I was wearing. They said mud on them.
Yeah, but was it muddy?
It was a little bit. Amanda threw them in the washer right when I changed my pants.
Right. She washed everything as soon as you got home.
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't really remember what
Sure.
those
You
were.
guys wash up your boots or anything to make sure there wasn't any blood or anything on them?
I didn't.
I mean, there's a lot of blood there. You might have walked in it or something. Did you think about that?
I didn't wash my boots off. They just had mud on them.
What about your coat?
I don't think I had my coat on.
Is that the same coat you had here that you had on that night? Did you take it off before you went up to do sacrifice or something?
Yeah,
Because I know you had it on earlier in the night.
yeah. It got hot, so I just left it.
Is Amanda right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
So when she was cutting and stabbing Kaytlin, was she behind her, in front of her, standing over her, or how was she?
When I started to stand up, I didn't have a knife in my hand, but Amanda was above where her head was.
Above where her head was?
I was on one of her sides, kind of closer where the head was also. I don't know where the knife was.
But I mean, do you remember like if she was standing over her, cutting her, or was it all from behind that she was cutting her? Or do you remember?
I don't really remember. I just know that she was kind of like crouching when I was getting up.
What was Amanda wearing that night?
So she was wearing tennis shoes, jeans, and a t-shirt. I don't know what t-shirt she was.
Do you know what tennis shoes?
They were red and black.
Those Converse All-Stars she had on today?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And what about her jeans?
I have no idea. She has so many pairs that look alike. I don't have very many.
Don't have, yeah, you're like me, I don't have very many clothes either. I'm freezing. Yeah, I'm hungry.
I have to urinate.
Huh?
I have to pee.
You have to pee?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna take you to the bathroom. And then we'll come back. Come on back here. Seems to be a lot cooler.
Yeah.
It's cooler out there than it is in here, but I think our body heat's the thing that's kept this room a little warm. Oh. Oh my gosh. People drive me crazy. My wife is like, where are you? And then everybody else is texting me too. So, she got a buttload of jeans, so there's no idea what jeans she had. And you remember what shirt?
It was black.
A black shirt?
I think it was a Star Wars shirt.
A what?
A Star Wars shirt.
A black Star Wars shirt?
Correct print on it.
Okay. I don't remember what she had on today.
I don't even.
And then, except for the tennis shoes, because I was giving her a hard time about it. My daughter likes Converse All-Stars too. So, what purse did she have?
She had it's kind of a bigger purse, had all different kind of patterns and things on it. I know where it was. It is, if it wasn't removed.
What did you say about removed?
I just said I know where it is and where it was, unless it was removed.
Okay. And she actually took that up there with her? But she wouldn't have to, the knives were in it.
Yeah.
Does she usually carry a purse?
Yeah.
Does she?
It's only a small.
Because I don't think she had one today. She had the baby bag. What's her mom gonna say about all this?
I don't know. Her mother thinks she's crazy. Her mother doesn't hate me or quite a bit.
She hates you.
Yeah. She thinks Amanda's crazy. Just tried to lock her up a few times.
For just because of her mental situation. But she's been pretty regulated as long as you keep her on her meds.
Sometimes the meds don't work, but majority of the time. I thought she needed to be admitted into a mental hospital. She might actually get a little better help there.
Right.
Because she doesn't exactly like to open up about things. She keeps a lot of things to herself.
And you've never been diagnosed from a doctor as sociopath. You've just read up and talked to that psychiatrist enough and determined that that is your mental state. And no one should know better than you. I mean, 'cause you know where you're at. So. I just wish you could remember some more, just some details about what happened up there.
So do I do. It's very difficult to remember. That's why I wish to discuss it with you, just one person. One person is easier to understand than two.
And two people ask you less questions and go back and forth.
That's when I pry at it. It hurts my head horribly.
The what?
It's just when I pry at it, it hurts my head horribly. I'm not letting myself know. Regardless of what proof and evidence has already been told or given. Just won't let me have it.
Self-defense mechanism, probably. Because you didn't really want to do that, and so your mind is keeping you from seeing everything again, so you don't have to live it again.
Yeah, I would imagine, because I didn't want that to happen at all. It's stupid. I would have done something like that. I already said taking a life is pointless. I don't see any value or interest in it.
I think probably as time passes and you have more time to think about it, you'll probably remember more detail. You know?
Possibly. It's difficult to remember no matter what. Even sometimes during the day when I have just random blackouts. I can't remember what happened at all. My mind won't let me. Because it's always running and working. It's one reason I wanted to talk to a lawyer. It's one reason I wanted to talk to a lawyer. I wanted to see. But maybe just see if I can help it. Because I'm so tired of it, especially after this.
But you absolutely still have that right to talk to a lawyer, like I told you. You know, and that's up to you. And we're going to conclude this here in a minute, anyhow, because I need to get you your food. We've been at this a while.
Yeah.
I appreciate you talking to me. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your respect. You've been very respectful and nice. And a lot of times I get people in here that are not. You know, it's just the nature of the work. I try to treat everybody with respect. I see everybody as a human being no matter what they've done, you know. And I hate that you've had to live through this. And I'm hoping that you being able to tell me about it will maybe help in your healing. You know, and like I said, if you think of more things and you need to talk to me about them, I want you to feel free to tell them to get me. I won't be around tomorrow probably, but I'll be back Monday, you know. So, you know, I help in any way I can if this helps, if this does help you. So, is there anything else I can do for you before we head back? need to make a phone call here in a minute? Or do you have anybody?
It's my father here.
Yeah, but you won't be able to talk to him at
I don't need to talk to him. I just need somebody to let him know that I'm here.
Yeah,
And
I'll make sure he
it's
knows.
not an exact description of why.
I'll just tell him you're here for an investigation and that's it. Okay.
He's the one that I need to know. It's
I don't even know what he's in here for. That's kind of weird.
probably a warrant for child support. He struggles paying it.
Does he work anywhere?
He works at an animal food.
You know a guy who runs around him named Chris Conger?
Sounds familiar.
I think he runs around him a little bit. So I think that's how I know your dad. I didn't even look over there when he said he was there, but
He's probably several people here know him.
yeah.
He's been arrested quite a few times. Nothing for significant, just warrants for child support or,
Drug problems.
yeah, that was like a few times for them.
Well, even when the child support stuff, that probably relates back to the drug problems because the drugs have such a hold, he spends some money there instead of maybe on child support. Child support's hard.
Well, and he didn't actually get into drugs until really just this last year.
Really?
When me and him were struggling. He was,
Amanda said he used some drugs or something. And that more your stepmom. I think.
stepmother.
Yeah.
My stepmother had a large influence in the reason he is in debt. She always took his money, and he willingly gave it to her.
Like I said, we do a lot of things for women.
So, I just want like Amanda to get better, because I know she's not all better right now.
All right.
And I knew she wasn't to begin with, but I didn't think she was.
Uh-huh.
So I knew she wasn't to begin with, but I didn't think this would go to this.
Go to actual human sacrifice.
Yeah. She, you're limited on the information you can give me. She hears someone, like here.
Yes, she's here in the building too. I don't know where exactly, but she's here somewhere.
Will there ever be a time that I'd be able to see her or speak to her? Or at least
That
see her? I don't have to be like in person with her.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure sometime you'll see her, especially if she's down here, you'll probably see her walk by you or you'll walk by her at one time or another.
I'd rather not be with her in person concerning the information she's given you. I can tell that she's nervous just by the things that you said.
Yeah. Well, like I said, at first she said movies and stuff and the only reason I knew that wasn't true, but the only reason I questioned you on that was to see an honesty check, to see if you guys had talked about it. So.
All I heard knew that you had something. You wouldn't show up with like 12 cops to come get me.
Yeah. What did you think when we come up there? Did you know instantly what it was about?
Yeah, I knew it before then. I saw several of you. I was waiting. It was only a matter of time. I don't think she knew though.
Yeah.
Especially when several people started walking around walkie-talkies.
I didn't see anybody with walkie-talkies, but I'm sure they were out there. So me and my guys do. So, well, I'm gonna take you up here, and some other detectives gonna need to get your clothes and stuff, and then they'll let you get your food and whatnot. Okay. I wish you good luck, man.
Thank you.
And like I said, I mean, if you need to talk to me, if you feel it helps you get it off your chest, if you remember things you want me to know, I want you to feel free to tell them to get me. Okay?
All right.
All right, bud. Grab my charger. Get out of here.